Okay, there we go. Hold on, let me just set up the Pokemon game. It's not on. But we can fix that. Yeah. Well, actually, it's a little wrong. Ugh. It's still kind of wrong. Yeah, I'll just kind of... That should... Fuck. There we go. Let me fix the... Yeah, I'm still see-through. We'll fix that too. Filters. There we go. Game music is loud. There. I'm just gonna turn it down for now. I'm gonna go into Dolphin and actually turn down the audio. There we go. Okay, is this better? How's this? The audio should be fine now. Whew, alright, thank God. Okay, so I may sound a little worn out. I've been walking around literally all day. I just got home maybe 20 minutes ago. I'm still getting my strength back, but figure I'll do some talking to freaks. Hella snapping. Very nice. Yeah, I really don't know what to do while talking to freaks, so I figure I'd just leave a game on in the background and play it. And this game's really easy because I think I did a bunch of hacks and stuff. So, when do we get to play Smash Bros? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not even gonna entertain the Pokemon Lamau. Oh, I get it. I do actually get it. Here, let me start up the game first before I talk to any freakazoids. I think I'm gonna have less patience with the freaks this time, because I want to talk about some interesting shit. Splash the bros deeks nuts, bro. Nice. Hang on. Alright, so I have to go to the north. Ruthless Congren. I don't think I'm gonna be mean, but I think I'm gonna hang up on more people. Especially, like, the children. I'm really not interested in what the children have to say. The children can only say 3 things. They can ask about, like, a fetish, or they could talk about what happened in middle school or something. or it's like a meme. That's the 3 things that the children do. And I get it, they're little kids, you know. That's their MO, but still. But still. Alright, let's see if, and they call you trans. I mean, that was it, but that was funny, though. Like, I don't regret that conversation. And they seemed sincere. But, like, you know, if someone's like, Kudged, what do you think of Roblox, this, that? It's like, I don't know. I don't care about that. I don't think anyone else does either. Whew. God. Alright, let's see if we have... Let's see if we have any freaks lined up yet. I didn't open Discord, so... My apologies. We do. And I can already tell this is a child. This is gonna be a child. Alright. What? What do you want?
Hello. I've been wanting to talk about this thing that's been in the back of my head for, like, so long.
Yeah.
And it's about, like, like alternate universes, and I'm not talking about like like fictional stuff. I'm talking about like real world stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
there is like a bunch of like these like like how there's like a bunch of like these galaxies in like space, and like there could be like fucking a bunch of like duplicates of Earth or something.
Didn't you
And
talk
like
about this last time? I feel like this is very
no, no,
familiar.
no, I didn't. This is different. Um, and basically it's like I was talking to my friend with this too, and it's like, what if like there's like this like an alternate universe of like of this world, but like like there's just something different or something. I'm losing my words here.
All right, well, you lost your time. I'm sorry. I don't have the patience for this. I just don't. I'm sorry. I'm sure it was interesting. You can have another chance later. I'm new to these freak streams. How does this work? Okay, so check this out. You'll notice in the title there's a Discord link. That links you to my Discord server. From there, you just join the room, the voice call, the voice chat that says Talkin to Freaks, and then I go in, and then we speak. And that's basically the idea. This is the child. I have the best damper impression. The best I have is that I live in Alaska. Lostja needs to warm up to the freaks for a minute before he can really get deep in it. You have to go fishing. I do think of this as like fishing. If you can get in, that is. Any true freaks so far? There have been some freaky freaks. But right now there really isn't any, so I'm going to make progress in this game. I'm gonna actually move forward with my life. I don't even remember how I got here, because it's been a while. Oh, you want freaks, huh? Yeah. And if you're thinking like, oh, I'm gonna put this link in some unsavory places, then go ahead. Do what you gotta do. I always assumed the Discord was Patreon only. Well, I mean, it has a Patreon section. The freak section is unmoderated and is like, I mean, it's literally titled Hell. I never go in there, so you know. there's a free section of it, but the actual moderated part, it costs $1. That's right, just $1. That's right, just one fucking dollar. That's right. And there's also a Talking to Freaks section in the moderated Patreon part, so $1 single of your money. Way cheaper than a sub. Wait a minute. Okay, they told me to go north, so I guess this is north. The lands the mods have forsaken. Oh, it's this guy. Showing off that weird machine on your arm. You're begging for a thumping. Take the Discord link to the darkest corners of the internet and find the most greasy freaks. I keep forgetting to do that. Because I could hit up the usual places like Poll and fucking whatever. Like, it shouldn't be that hard. I was just kind of like dispirited after VR chat didn't work out, and then I actually set up an account on Second Life. And then I found out that Second Life is one of those games that's straight up banned entirely. Just utterly and completely banned on, go on R9K? That sounds really familiar. What is that again? Do you think if I streamed the audio of Second Life that the stream would still get banned? That's sort of the question I have. Why didn't VR chat work? Because, like, everyone, I guess, was kind of weird, but in a really disingenuous, guarded way. You know? everyone just kind of made jokes, but they never talked about how they truly felt on any issue. VR chat didn't work because you sucked at talking to people. That must have been what it was. It was boring and ignored Kanjin most of the time. That last lady really ignored me. She ignored the hell out of me. It was very sad. It was very upsetting. Anyway, I'm gonna see if there's any freaks now. Alright, we got one. Hello, welcome. Welcome to Freaks Galore. You have anything rolling around in your mind?
Have you ever heard of bottom gear?
Heard of what?
It's a spoof of Top Gear. It's
Bottom
on
gear.
YouTube.
Is that what you're asking me about?
Yeah.
No, I've never heard of it.
Okay. See ya. Sorry for troubling you.
Oh my god. Alright. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, at least they were cordial, polite. This is no place for a kid like you! Huh. Wait a minute. Let me in. Uh-oh. What is this? It's Gonzap. That kid's special. He's not anyone you lot can beat. If you know what's best, you should just find a free. God, that guy looks freaky as fuck. Alright, let's do this. Welcome to the Freak Zone. How can I take your order, please?
I would like 2 double freak shakes and a.
Alright, what do you got? What are you thinking for real?
combo.
No, abandon this now! What are you thinking? What are you thinking in your brain?
Shit, man. I went to therapy today, and it was fucking crazy. But, like, crazy in the. Not even in the eye-opening way, but in that. You ever feel like, damn, bro, I'm never getting out of this mental situation?
Listen, alright, actually, I do, but let me tell you, like, I'm sure someone's told you this already, and I'm not the expert because it's been years since I went to a therapist, but, like, I had a therapist so bad, and this is actually why I stopped going, like...
Like a really bad therapist?
They were just
like...
fucking so dumb that I was like, I refuse to believe that this is legitimate, that anyone can get better from listening to someone like this.
It's like untherapist.
Yeah.
You go there to require therapy.
Right.
Right. Yeah. But what were you gonna say?
Oh, no, I had like gone, I was like super mega depressed, like insanely depressed. I was thinking of throwing myself off a bridge, and they were like, so what do you do? I'm like, I do YouTube stuff. They're like, oh, that's so cool, man.
That's
like,
so
thanks.
cool!
And they're like, yeah, so, how's your, are you lonely? Do you have a girlfriend? I was like, yeah. Like, wow, I mean, you know, you got this YouTube thing, you're living your dream. I just don't see it. I'm like, yeah. And then they hit me with this. This is what cemented me never going. And everyone's told me I should try again, but they said, you know, the way and I'm not making this up. It's going to sound like bullshit, but I'm not making this up. They go like, you know, the way that I see it, like, Earth is like a spinning rock in space, man. And When you
No!
really think, yeah, they hit me with that. They hit me with the pop nihilism bullshit of like, so does it really? I think that if we're just like on a spinning rock in space, it's our
Oh,
responsibility to help each other
we're
out and
just-
just, have a good time.
We're just meat sacks, brain sacks, spinning in a rock at 400 billion kilometers per hour. Fuck off.
That was like,
Yeah, I would have also stopped doing therapy completely after that.
that was like
But-
season 2 of Conscience House, or at the end of it, and then I never ever
What's
tried again.
Conjun House?
Wait, is that for real?
No, it isn't.
All right, I was just making sure. But yeah, it was a while ago. It was many years ago, and then I was like, yeah, if this is what it's like, I'll never do it. But everyone I've talked to
No.
has been like, no, you got to find a good one. You got to find one specific. And I was like, well, I mean, I guess that's good, but also sounds like a fucking headache. And
It's-
never went around to it.
I wouldn't know, right? Cause like, I went to a couple of therapists, and back when I was like a teenager, and it kind of also sucked. Like they never really gave me a different perspective. And it was like, I guess you are depressed. That's awesome, dude.
Word.
But no, the one that I'm going now is cool. It's definitely a lot harder, right? To like, oh shit, I gotta put my shit together. But the way that I'm talking to her and all that stuff is like, oh, okay, I see now how my actions have consequences, and I'm not like, I'm responsible for whatever I'm not from what I'm feeling. Sometimes it's not only that, but like it's a lot more complicated than
Sure.
it seems to be.
Yeah. Well,
Uh-huh.
I'm glad you're having this eye-opening experience in a positive way and not in a negative
Yes. It is
soul-crushing way.
But it was more of a. Today was like, I thought that going to therapy was like, ah, shit, I'm feeling terrible. I'm gonna go to therapy and be here for 5 years, go to therapy and die. But it didn't really change me, but it changed like a little bit on how do I look at myself and see myself instead of like hitting a wall. It seems.
Well, that's what I hear from everyone is that it's like, you don't get there to be cured necessarily. Like,
Yeah.
from the people who advocate for it the most, they say that, you can go for years and years and years and it's helpful, but, well, I'm not at liberty to speak on any of this because I fucking gave up. Maybe I should go back, though. Maybe I should give it another honest crack if, my insurance will pay for it. But
Yeah.
I highly doubt. That's a
It's-
big doubt from me, dog.
Yeah, that's all right. It definitely does take time and shit, which is like another thing that does take time and effort.
Well, before you leave, I'll just say this. As far as I'm concerned, we're on a spinning rock and we're in like space and nothing really matters. So you should really just
So-
chill out and have a lot of sex, honestly.
True.
So
True.
that'll be $500.
A lot of unprotected sex.
Eddie's out. Alright. That was alright. It wasn't that freaky, but, it seemed like a positive experience. I'm glad they're probably self-improving. Alright, let's go in. Next freak. We're on a rock, therefore you should. Next freak. Word, what's going on? Butts McGee 024.
Hello. How you doing?
What's going on? Well, I would be doing good, but I could hear me in your audio.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
gotta turn that off.
Sorry.
You're good. Alright. What do you got rolling around in that tin can of a mind? What do you have to unleash onto the viewing audience?
Well, recently I got really into Smash Mouth,
Word.
Yeah.
And
And-
then
And I just got done eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I'm just laying in bed right now, chilling.
you got 5 seconds. You have 5.
Penis.
All right, and you squandered it. You squandered your whole life. I hope Smash Mouth was worth it. All right, who's next? Who do we got? 0 out of 10? Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree with that. That's a pretty accurate representation. We're under orders to... Oh, I need to leave the thing to let someone in. I forgot. I wish I could change that. But anyway, what is this guy saying? We're under orders to take a full shipload of Pokemon and turn them into Shadow Pokemon. But we'll be done with this job soon. Then I'm gonna take a long bath. Very cool. Someone please talk about White Bread Man. But I'm just not interesting enough. I think all of you are interesting enough, and you can overcome it if you stop being afraid of your own beliefs. Be the freak you want to see in the world, I will. I'd rate me 0 out of 10 too. Damn. Honest. I don't know where I'm supposed to go here, but I guess that don't really matter much. Alright, let's take this next one. Alright. What it is, what you got, what you want.
Kanjin, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Right. So, do you ever think about how horse meat is not poisonous at all, and the only reason we don't like it is because we just think horses are cool?
I mean, yeah, actually. Like, no joke, for years, I've always wondered why anyone gives a shit about, it's like, they found trace amount of horse meat in it. And it's like, so what's the issue with that? It's like, it's just kind of gross, bro. I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, you know, in comparison to what we're doing already? I don't know.
It's so much of human life and order is just defined by what a lot of people think is cool and cute. Because I imagine if we were wired a different way, we would see like, oh, this is a monkey meat Burger King, awesome. If we were like fish people, we would totally dig that.
I mean, okay, so let's examine this. Maybe there is something deeper here. Like, if you say it's 'cause they're like cool and cute, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that could possibly be linked to like No, I had an idea and then I lost it. My brain is sort of on low function right now on the count of my crippling ailment.
Aw, man.
It was gonna be like, you know, like my girlfriend is cool and cute. Is there a correlation? Think there's a correlation between these two things? Who knows?
I mean, I think probably.
Yeah, and I guess I want her to be alive because she's cool and cute. I would,
Yeah.
but I guess the difference is I'd be upset if they're like, do you know part of this is your girlfriend meat? I'd be like, oh my god. I'd be like heartbroken. Whereas a horse, I really couldn't care less. Also, we don't really care about horses that much either, right? Like, they fucking... Isn't it like when they break their legs, we just shoot them? Isn't that the end of
Yeah.
a horse when we...
Like, the point, like, it's so crazy how we've just accepted, like, oh, you know spurs on the back of cowboy boots? Yeah, those are made to drive into the horse's skin so that it's terrified and starts running.
Yeah, so maybe we don't care about horses that much. I mean, I guess honestly it's all about like, oh, does it say that there's horse meat in there? Like, is that the controversy? Is like, We didn't mention the horse that's in this, but I don't know. It's like, what's that bullshit about, like, we eat plastic? A lot of our diet is plastic because of how food is processed or whatever.
I mean, that's kind of true. Like, apples at the grocery store, they have wax on them so that they last longer and are shinier.
Interesting. I mean, but that makes, that makes some semblance of sense to me. Not that I enjoy that, but...
And it's totally fine, because it's like, it's not enough wax for your body to even notice. But the fact that you say, there's wax on the apple? What the heck?
What the H? Yeah,
It's-
I mean, something that blew my mind was finding out that natural eggs you don't need to refrigerate at all. That was sort of...
Really?
Yeah, it's because of how we clean the shells, you have to refrigerate them or else they'll go bad. But if you just get a regular ass egg that's unprocessed, you don't need to refrigerate them. They're just good.
Well, thinking about that, that makes perfect sense, because chicken's ass is not a refrigerator.
Yeah. Or, I mean, the chat's going bruh, so I guess they didn't know either.
No, nobody knew this. Nobody had this thought until you said it, and
Wow.
now they're thinking, "Oh, I already knew that." But if you asked them, they'd say, "No, like eggs in the wild can go bad, and they have to, right?"
No. Yeah, same goes for milk. Well, I think that's a little different, isn't it? Isn't milk like... Well, I don't know. I'm not
In the
I'm not
wild,
well known enough.
Cows don't have milk jugs that they store their stuff in. It's stored in their body.
Oh yeah. Good point.
Yeah,
Okay.
dumbass.
Well, on me being utterly embarrassed, I think I'll end it here. But
Okay,
yeah, thanks for stopping by.
no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't very controversial, but it was kind of pleasant. Got to learn a fun fact about utterly embarrassed. There are no wild cats. Shut up. Fucking big idiot. I get why the game is made this way, but I beat them in a suicide struggle attack and I still have to fight them again. That's kind of dumb. Well, at least I have my fucking one-hit kill moves now. Taste the pain. There are no wild cows, idiot! How'd you get Mewtwo? I just grinded. I've been on this grind set. I beat Mountain Battle 10 times in a row and they gave me Mewtwo. And now I'm unleashing on all of these hoes. They don't know what the fuck to do. They don't know what the hell to think when I come in with a blizzard attack. There's that little bastard. Gonna kill him with kill attack. Unless it misses. Wow! Incredible stuff! That's like, I hope I get confused also from Water Pulse. That would be funny as hell. Defrosted? Now taste the pain. Oh my fucking god! Stop, you're not charming at all. Alright, taste the fucking fiery pain of hell. Ugh. Almost lost this thing again. But you're just a kid. Alright. New Freak just dropped. New Freak, but it's actually a classic. What's going on? What it is?
You always come in before I'm fully prepared, but I can roll with it. It's fine. I
Yeah,
was
go
thinking
for it.
about like, I'm kind of a little bummed out and melancholy, honestly, because I was thinking about like post-pandemic stuff. Because I noticed like, even though it's technically not post-pandemic, but like as it winds down, I guess, I noticed a lot of like dynamics and stuff changed. Like everything became generally more depressing, and I can't place why other than like it just kind of seemed to be highlighted after the pandemic. And I'm kind of wondering like, were these issues always there, or is it the pandemic's fault type deal? I'd like the pandemic. That would
Well,
be easy.
I think it's like you'd have to name something specific in order for me to say like, well, I don't. Maybe it's always been there. I might have an inkling of what you're talking about, but I would like
I had
to
a
know
lot
something
of-
specific.
I had a lot of friendships drift apart, or we became a lot more distant than we were beforehand. Like
Oh.
during and as it wound down. It's kind of a bummer, honestly, because like I miss hanging out with them and stuff.
Oh, so like a lot of in-person friendships sort of didn't maintain as well because you had to be so
Even the
distant.
online ones, honestly, which is weird because you think that that would actually, since everybody is kind of like in their house, you think that would actually help it. But it didn't. It actually just seemed to make everything drift away. But then again, I tended to be the initiator in my friend group anyway. Like I'm actually the only extrovert in like a sea of introverts. I don't know how that happened, but
No, I sympathize with that actually, but well, maybe. I don't know if I'd count myself as an extrovert. I don't think I have the credo for that. I very much live like a hermit. But
and what happened was like when I would normally text them and like normally like they would respond back. I was just kind of the initiator. But then like I guess post pandemic now it's just like they don't even have the energy to respond, I guess, and I'm just like, what happened? It feels sudden, but maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
well, yeah, I definitely can't speak to that then because I thought you were talking about broader societal changes.
Oh, I've heard people say that too about their real life relationships, so I feel less alone in it. I'm just wondering if like this. I guess this is kind of a what came first, the chicken or the egg type thing.
Well, I have like an armchair psychologist point of view on this, which is that
Is it that we're all on a spinning rock and?
no, I won't hit you with that. I won't do that to you, but I do think that as depressing as it sounds, I think the pandemic in a lot of ways was an excuse to give people what they've sort of the logical end result of what they want because of where socializing is going. I think people in a sort of I don't know how deep this goes, but people want to remove as much friction from their indulgences as possible. And most of the time that friction comes from people. So it's like the difference between waiting at a Starbucks and having some mean cashier say something to you versus having some DoorDash person deliver your coffee. I think in some ways,
No.
you know,
Maybe I'm just different from most people, but just like that sounds so boring to me.
no, like there's obvious downsides to it. And I'm not saying this as an improvement. I'm saying
No, I'm not. I
this
know
is
you're
a
not. I'm
problem.
just like, I feel kind of like a fish out of water here because a lot of people seem to kind of like, I don't know, just being to themselves and not really interacting much or really being like real. And because like I used to really love to like creatively clash with my friends and role play and stuff, and like we came up with all these crazy ideas, but it's hard to find people like that anymore. Everything just feels kind of dead. Kind of like when you're trying to find like freaks and stuff, like you expect to find a lot more, but everything is just kind of constrained and I guess very gray.
Well,
Just dull and boring.
yeah, like that could link up to I don't know. I think it follows a different societal trend that maybe was inflamed by the pandemic, but I don't think was caused by it. I truly think that this kind of behavior is the end result of capitalism's late stage iron grip seeping into like every facet of our lives.
Big yikes.
It seems to me that like no one can do anything at all. No one can lift a finger if it does not further their career or their moneyed interests, because that's how scarce, that's how much is demanded of regular people now. I think it's the same thing with like talking to freaks. I don't think there's a lot of freaks because being a freak or saying things that are controversial is completely unwise and involves not having any self-preservation whatsoever, at least mentally, to do that. Because what do you get out of it? Maybe a short dopamine delivery because, oh, it was funny, I said something on a stream, but what about my career? Is this gonna be good for my career? The internet's forever, you know?
And maybe also like, oh, finally I said it.
Yeah, like, I just, it is kind of sadistic because there is a temptation to be like, well, those people worry too much. But at the same time, people get blacklisted out of their industries for, like, nothing.
I don't want to be too judgmental of the people around that just have low energy, I guess, but at the same time, I'm kind of just like, where did everything go wrong? What's happening?
Well, I would just say that what went wrong is all the things you are talking about were sold. That's it.
That is the bottom line.
That's how it be sometimes. Well,
yeah.
On a you know, to make this a little less depressing, because this perhaps does have doom and gloom to it.
A little, but I guess it is what it is at the same time.
I will say this, because of the circumstances, the freaks party the hardest. We get more sweetness out of the misery, I think. I think our taste buds are a little sharper. We get to suckle on some nectar that most people don't get to. That's all I'll say about that. But, anywho, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for asking your question. And I'll talk to you in another life. Bye.
See you next life.
Alright, well, again, nothing terribly controversial there. Just sort of like a... I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on in this game. I'm sure that's clear, but... We all live on a spinning rock, so at that point, why not give me $10? Hard agree, actually. Get the highest tier from me ever in the world. That's what I'm thinking. Alright. What
Hello.
it is. What have you got for me?
No one needs guns.
That's your, oh, okay, so is this your truly held belief?
That's my my fetish I'm imparting. This is the Christmas tree I'm putting on the table.
Alright, can I, I'll actually argue against you on this. I think
Alright.
guns
Go for it.
are super importante. But I want to hear you out.
Alright, so in our everyday, day-to-day life, in especially in the U.S., they've become an unhealthy part of the culture. When in reality, they don't need to exist in a fraction of the capacity that they do now. The only times you really need a gun in life are to fend off enormous creatures from from killing your kids. That happens like in maybe 2 places.
What
ever.
about armed revolution?
You see, that I can agree with, but the problem is the armed revolutionaries are the people going to the Capitol on January 6th.
Right, but that's okay. Here's your. I already noticed an issue.
Yeah.
So Are you meaning to say then? Let me pause this. I'm actually very interested in this.
Yeah.
So, I would say that shifting to January 6th as your reason for saying, well, yeah, the people who, revolt are the bad ones.
Now,
Is-
yeah, that's sort of a yeah. You got me there. There's flaws there, obviously. uh, a revolt for maybe some very good reasons would be appreciated.
Right. But as well to consider, I'm sure you know this, but our country, believe it or not, was founded on the idea that revolt is not only good, but our responsibility. If our government is tyrannical, then we are encouraged to revolt. Now, I mean, this is obviously antiquated,
And something
extremely
we have
dated.
forgotten
Well, we
as a people,
forgot.
I think.
Well, actually, see, we sort of forgot. We didn't really, but I think culturally
little
right
bit.
now, revolution and revolutionary politics is aesthetically popular, just not in practice. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
cool to
been-
call yourself a revolutionary. As a matter of fact, like, back when this is a true story, when I worked for fucking Thomas Sanders doing video editing work, one of my coworkers told me, yeah, they said this, they said, if global warming gets really bad in the next 10 years, I'll become an eco-terrorist. Like, this is a fucking pussy who couldn't keep his house clean for more than 3 days, and they're going to be an eco-terrorist. So, like, it's very popular to talk about it.
That's true.
But so we didn't forget it. We're just I'm going to be honest with you. I think that we have become comfortable. We're way too comfortable to put our toys away. I think that
That's the exact sort of thing I was going to say. We put it in the cabinet. It is a thing to be looked at.
right. But I've come to find that the way revolutionary politics works is that basically you have a group of people who are willing to actually go out there and knock some fucking heads. And look, I'm not
Police sirens coming in clutch. Beautiful, beautiful.
right, but I'm not necessarily advocating for violence just off the get-go. There is actually a peaceful way to revolt. It is pretty badass. I don't know if I'll see it. We saw something like it, but it's a general strike. General strike will. You don't have to fire one bullet to do a general strike, and it actually works because the money stops. Perhaps my controversial opinion on this is that protest does nothing. Like peaceful protest is essentially worthless, but general strike, I think, actually works because then they go, oh shit, the money machine stopped. The power structures that be can no longer function because strike.
The gears that oil me have stopped.
Right, but if you're just protesting, then what has that stopped? It stopped traffic. Sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's like it's not a very popular thing to suggest that protesting is worthless because they're well-meaning, but again, it's like there's a reason it's legal. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah. Well, legal in the sense that, you know what I'm gonna fucking say, like it's still gonna be treated like it's illegal because you're disrupting the peace. You're not supposed to do this, even though it is legal.
But what you are disrupting are the feelings of people who live where the protests are. They come out and they go, God damn it, can't the police do anything about this? And then, they'll start throwing tear gas and rubber bullets and stuff when things get wild, or if the police themselves provoke things to get wild, as, history has shown them willing to do. But ultimately, where this loops back around is that my experience with guns and we'll call them for the sake of argument good revolutions, or good.
I like
revolt,
that term. Very
is that
keeps me out of the rain.
People who do good revolt get talked down to by people who are aesthetically into revolution. They say, well, I don't agree with their methods. It's like, yeah, that's very, it's this is getting a little far away from the point, but one more diversion I'll take just because I think it's interesting is I had this conversation with the voice actor for Smack, a guy named Victor.
Yeah.
And we talked about what is the role of a hero? Like, what is the point of like an actual hero? And he said the hero's best quality is their willingness to be discarded. And I was in part inspired to believe those words because of our talks of revolution, because it seems like the people who go out there become vilified and become sort of a pariah, whereas everyone else can enjoy the aesthetic of talking about revolution, this and that. But revolution requires weapons and it requires guns, because it's not, I know, like, one counter argument I've heard about this, which has some credence to it, is, well, essentially, if you're revolting in a country like America, your big final boss enemy is the military. They have guns, but they also have robot bombs. They have, like, a gun up against that. So what's even the point?
I almost talked about the fucking stories about, like, the unseen wounds of the people pulling the triggers on the bombs, and it's like, I know it's a story, and sorry, it's another tangent. It's your stream. Go, please go on.
No, it's all to say that the removal of guns entirely basically is predicated on the admission that revolt is impossible. Why even bother? And just on principle, I cannot accept that. I know that gun-cultured America is bad, gun show loophole is bad, shooting up schools is bad. These things are bad. But so what comes next may be even worse.
That's true. In that way, I will agree that my original thing is pretty idyllic and not entirely accepting of reality. Like, it would be nice if our military and our police weren't as well armed as they are now, because then we wouldn't need the guns.
And I'll say this, I think this will be the nail in the coffin, but if you want to live in a world, like, if you want to have a country where there are no guns in it, you're going to have to shoot someone to make that happen. That's all I'm going to say.
That's pretty good. I'm going to quote you on that.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Fuck. Just kill me.
All right. I shot him with my gun. Anyway, I'll get back to playing the game now. I just thought that was kind of interesting. I don't agree, but, I like talking about that stuff. Oh, wait, did I go the wrong way? I think yeah, I did. I have to get that stupid item. Oopsie. I'll just go through here. Do I have to push it up from down there? Yeah, oh, wait, no, I don't. I just have to do this. Easy as pie, my friend. Easy as die, my friend. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Alright, that was a fucking absolute waste of time. Fuck you, Full Heal. Full Heal's the stupidest item in the game. Although, as I say that, I'm sure I'm gonna need it eventually. Things would be different if Sonic was real. You think so? Alright, let's see. Alright. New Freak just dropped. What's up?
It's me again, the one and only.
You have 5 seconds.
in this hell world, do you believe there's a respite? Do you think there's a way out? Do you think there's a good future ahead of us? Or are we all doomed to die under the wave of microplastics and Activision Blizzard breast milk thievery?
I think so. Okay, this is actually goes back to the conversation I had with Stella, where I actually truly believe the only hope there is are for the freaks. I really do. I think that for everyone else who has become comfortable in their situation, they're fucked. They will be bled for every nickel they have. But for everyone else, I think that a freak's willingness to not go, what's the term I'm looking for?
Like, not go the conventional routes?
I suppose. It's like, if you're someone who is really willing to reject most of the bullshit that's force-fed, and are also willing to do the work to make, like, the power structures, you know, to help sustain your corporate-free life, I think you're gonna have a fun time. I think you're gonna be able to basically throw peanuts from the gallery at everyone else who's working for the man.
That's a good question, actually. What in your mind constitutes as a true, bona fide, certified, 100% freakazoid?
A freak? I guess someone who basically is a freak involuntarily. I think that, like, I don't, like, here's something I was thinking about that made me want to do Talking to Freaks. I was telling someone a story about where I, like, chewed someone out. Like, I was yelling at them, and it was very much in public. It was like, it was at a fucking Quick Check. I think it was some old high school acquaintance that was trying to be my friend because I had, like, gotten some clout off of making Conjun House. And in the very short version is I told them to go fuck themselves, because I didn't like them. And someone said that's like, well, you know, I'm just not brave enough to say something like that, you know? That's so crazy that I told them to fuck themselves. And I really thought about it, because, like, I'm not a brave person, and I'm not saying that to be like, oh, you know, it was so easy. It's like, I definitely am not a brave person. I hate fighting. I hate all that bullshit. I was thinking about it, and I was like, this is very involuntary. Like, my life would be a lot easier if I didn't yell at every person who pissed me off. So it's like, yeah, I told this guy to go fuck himself, but I also, like, when I went to Eastern State Penitentiary by myself and I heard one footstep, I ran as fast as I could up the stairs, like, because I was like, I don't know if that's a guy or if it's a ghost, I don't care. So it's like, I'm not a brave person. I just can't help myself. I lack self-control.
Oh, 1000%. I get that. Like, I ask too many damn questions to everybody that I know because I'm generally, like, inquisitive. I just like to know shit. And as such, I ran into a lot of people that are like, oh, you're genuinely curious. Here's a step-by-step way of what you want me to explain. And then I also ran into people who are like, fuck you. I hope you die. Stop talking to me. You're annoying. And the kind of paths that opened and closed for me because of that are wild and varied. So, like, my brain is just blancmange, is soup. So I try to just ask as much as I can because I really want to know. And yeah, as such, I just get shafted or I get called annoying or insecure or just a freak a lot of the time. But you know what? I'm still here, man. And I'm still here to ask a question every single damn day of my life until lungs can no longer leave my breath. So, fuck it, right? Be a freak.
That's a good goal, man. All right. I'm going to take my leave now indefinitely, and you're grounded.
Have a good night, man.
Yep. See you. Yeah, I don't know if I explained that in an annoying way or not. But I just feel like being I don't think anyone who cannot stand, you know, basically disingenuous bullshit all the time would not choose immediately to like become someone who could. Could you imagine how fucking easy your life would be if you were just okay with yeah, man, I'm getting $12 an hour, like putting shit into boxes, and then I go home and turn on Netflix, and they're playing I don't know, whatever bullshit is like the flavor of the week show going on, and everything sucks. It's like, would you not just take a pill that could make you like that? You'd be alright. You'd be doing okay for yourself. Be like, oh man, me want food, me hungry. I'll just DoorDash that shit over. It's like, just waste your money and perpetually live in an apartment and never strive for anything better than that. Would you not just take a pill that made you okay with that life? It's like, oh boy, I want some new clothes. Time to go to Urban Outfitters. Oh, they're playing my favorite song. Like... I have a little extra money. I might just fucking go to the club. That's the perfect life, TBH. I would take it. If I could make myself okay with that, I think I would. Maybe. I'd probably have to finish Supermental first, and then I'd take the pill. Then I'd be like, I don't know what this show is. This sounds like this is for gay idiots. Alright, time to talk to,
Hello, Kanjin. I've been expecting you.
Oh, you've been expecting me? Wow. Alright, what do you got for me, then?
Well, you see, I finally got Smash EX Remix to work. I was wondering if you were up for a round.
Is that really what this is about?
Well, also that, and I want to kill you in real life.
Alright. Well, alright, how about this? If you tell me something compelling about wanting to kill me in real life, I'll actually play a round of Smash Remix. So why do you want to kill me in real life?
Because I deeply envy where you are at. Mostly because because that is the true cornerstone of all sin. Envy,
Wait.
is it not?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm giving you one last shot. Why do you envy where I'm at right now?
Because you have subscriber. That's it. That's honest, Kanjin.
I mean, I guess
I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah, I mean, certainly not, because you did. But, like, oh, man. Subscribers suck, man. Subscribers are pretty bad.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
the only way to get out there.
see, here's what's funny. Like, you could kill me, and...
Yes.
I mean, you wouldn't get subscribers from killing me. Like, you could fashion it that way, I suppose, if your, like, first epic prank on your channel was like, I'm gonna kill this guy.
Oh
right?
my god.
So,
Yeah.
you'd certainly get some views for that. And then, like, you know what will happen, and I'm not even fucking with you. This is what's gonna happen.
Okay.
My spirit would rise out of my body. And this isn't a joke. It sounds like a joke, but it's not. My spirit would rise out of my body, and then I'd be like, you have now been cursed into the death loop. You wanted death so much, apparently for yourself, and that's why you did this. Because now you'll get the clout, and your fucking subscribers will kill you. And not in the way that you think. See, I've survived most of the bullshit my followers did to me, but I know you because of your weak will. You won't survive it. You won't survive having clout, my friend. You have damned
that is
yourself
true.
for all of eternity. If you kill me, you damn yourself. You're gonna
Well-
be like, I got the clout, and then it will start. They'll be like, this fucking guy is the biggest piece of shit, and you'll laugh at first. You'll laugh when people talk shit on you, and then when your money disappears, you won't laugh anymore. And then when you have to squat out in an abandoned house, you won't laugh anymore. You'll be like, damn, this is what they do to you. When they show up to your door, like they have already, you'll start wondering. And I don't have that much clout. You'd be killing me for like 60,000 subs, right? Is that what I'm at? Like, that's all you'd get. You'd kill, and
Wow.
what you'd get out of it is your own damnation for clout that is very, very small. Like, I'm a fucking nobody, essentially. Oh shit! But ignoring all that, Stella just gifted 2 subs. Yeah,
hell yeah.
To Yummy Orange
Awesome.
Slushy. Word! That's the clout power, baby!
Yep. Exactly.
Alright, well, it was
So-
interesting to watch this evolution unfold, and actually,
Oh.
you know what? If it doesn't desync on fuck it, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Hang on, I'm gonna save.
Alright.
I'm gonna save the Pokemon game. We're gonna
Alright,
see
no
if you
worries.
can kill. We're gonna treat the match like you've just met me in real life. You're ready to kill me for my clout.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. I want to do this. I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Let's fucking do this. Let me exit out of this.
Oh yeah.
All right. Cha cha cha.
I got my GameCube controller.
Wow. This is gonna be incredible. Chat, who do you think is gonna get the clout? Who do you think is gonna like?
I think it will be me.
That's really
personally.
interesting. All right, let's see. Let me do the net play. I'll host it.
Ah.
All right, buffer's gonna be 24. I don't want to hear any bitching about that.
Okay. Wait. I don't know if it's powerful. No, I can't bitch. You're right.
All right, I'm posting it
Yes.
in shitty images that are not funny. That's where I'm posting the code. Here,
Awesome.
take this. Take this, enjoy.
All right. Let me just copy that. And then
God, we'll see if the gods
I
bless you.
I hope someone doesn't come in.
I mean, yeah, me too, actually. Don't fuck it up. Let this person fight for their right to, like, physically kill me.
Wait, where is it?
It's in shitty images.
No, not that. The thing that's like come on. It's not letting me start net play. What?
It's not letting you start net play.
Wait. Give me a sec. I'm not the brightest, which is why I envy you.
They're squandering their opportunity.
No, I got it.
The blade is right at my throat. All you have to do
Oh,
is
yeah.
follow through.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Young
Come on.
Padawan. The people are waiting.
Come on. I gotta kill you.
If Kanjin dies, I'll lol. Hi, gay people. What's going on, Bonk Shim? Let's see. Don't know her name, but the other person. Interesting. They're stalling. Interesting.
What
Are
is-
you
what?
stalling? Oh,
I'm
you
not stalling on purpose. I'm not doing it on
Gib
purpose.
1716 says otherwise. It sounds like you're stalling.
I'm not trying to on purpose.
Damn.
Wait, is it working now? Hello?
No, you're not in the room at all.
No, damn it.
Wow. Incredible
I'm gonna
stuff.
No.
My spirit has already raised.
What
You've
it-
damned yourself.
No, please.
Not trying to, but just casually good at stalling.
That's what they called me in high school.
Wow. He's pussy, doesn't want to fight now? Damn.
I'm not.
Damn.
Wow. I'm already have haters.
Yeah, the haters are showing up. Look at that. You're not even clouded up, and the haters already exist for you.
What the?
It truly is an incredible sight to behold. You have...
Dungeon, do you know how Neptune?
Do I know how netplay works?
No, I'm pressing all the buttons and it's fucking me up.
How did you challenge me to this and you don't know how netplay works?
Because I have no friends to play it with, and I just assumed it would be easy because I saw one tutorial.
Damn, bro. You can't even hit the giant netplay button in the emulator?
I did. And I put the code in and I'm pressing connect and I don't know what happened.
I'll tell you what happened. You lost it all. You had it in your fingers, and now it's time for you to die in hell forever.
Okay. Well, goodbye, Kanjin.
Good luck.
I'll never see you again.
You just might. Well, ultimately, disappointing. Ultimately, disappointing. I put up for it. I tried. I'll boot Pokemon back up for you though. So don't worry about that. Let me get the game open. Let me get into the game. Let me just get Dolphin. There's the die sound effect that scared the shit out of me. And there's Pokemon XD for the viewing public. There we go. Kids these days don't know how to net play. Alright. What do we got here? What do we got here?
Yo, listen, please let me get some of them samples, dude.
What?
For the song.
Oh, no. I'm never doing that.
Oh no, never doing it. What if I got on my hands and knees and prayed?
Then I guess that'd make you religious.
Well, I'm not religious, but see, no, I wouldn't become religious for that. If I had another good enough reason, I would. Like samples, though.
You're already on some shit if you're gonna be trying all that. May as well get on a mountain somewhere, shave your head. Cause you're looking real goofy right now.
Who doesn't think about that though?
Here.
Like, oh, I bet I could go into nature.
Why don't you think about this, goofball? I kicked him. That was a patron too. They're in the patron supporter one. All right, let's see. All right, we got new freaks on deck. Go.
Okay. I just got one question.
What's up?
If you had to hit a corpse, how would you do it?
If I had to do what with a corpse?
Hide a corpse.
Oh, hide a corpse. Like
yeah, come on.
If I really had to do it,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Bruh, I'm thinking. Do you want a half-assed answer or not?
Faster. Okay, yeah.
You know what? Why don't you go think in hell, you fucking piece of shit? Goofball. Been watching too much Baku. Boring ass question anyway. Nah. I guess if I had to hide a corpse, maybe I'd like a Weekend at Bernie's it, like pretend they're alive. Could like cut a little hole in the back of the neck so I could like hand puppet the face and be like, oh yeah, Uncle Benny, who's totally alive, let's you wanna go down the street? Oh yes, I love going for strolls. Maybe something like that. Your Discord is the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. It really is. It, like, completely and utterly is. Alright. Anyway, I don't know where I'm sure I ran in 3 circles. Like, honestly, is this the entrance? It is. Yeah, I don't care, though. The freaks have been... Yeah, they've been alright. Kind of mid, actually, but... Yeah, some of them are good. What is this shit? You have moved like 4 feet in the game in the past 20 minutes. Word? I'm about to get an item. Yeah! God. Oh, actually, Fall Restore is good. This is the most challenging room in all of RPGs. I think I've already been here, actually. No, I guess I haven't, because there's a fun box. Got the elixir. Yeah, full restore is good. When I saw full, I thought it was going to be full heal again, and full heals are stupid. It's like, in the presence of lumberries, who the fuck needs full heal? Do I have to walk out and back in order to... Yeah, I do. Alright, let me see if there's any freaks. No, there's no freak. There's a freak shortage. Oh well. I guess I actually am forced to play the game. Which is the greatest punishment of all when you really think about it. What? Wait. Huh? So do I have to go up the other stairs? I've already been there, though, because of that whatever. Where are the Pokemon? There is no Pokemon. This is the one where there's no wild encounters, no nothing. It's just bullshit. There is a large container. You're like... Cartons of some sort are being moved. There's a large container. I'll talk to this guy again, who I already talked to. Yeah, he was talking about being bone weary and taking a bath, and he's a fucking whatever. Alright. Let's see what the freak zone is looking like. Alright, what do we got here?
Hey, I'm seriously sorry. I didn't want to rush your answer, okay?
You know, I really appreciate that. Now, what in hell do you have to say?
Thank you. I just want to know how you had a corpse.
Wait, I already answered this.
Yeah, bro, I was right here. Come on. Just answer.
What do you mean? I already answered it. Did you not hear me answer it? I answered it literally to the... I said I would fucking do Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh, it's not... Oh, you would burn
Your
it?
ears
Okay.
aren't working. Your ears don't work. Goofball.
I'm not...
Damn. Alright, let's see. Oh, what the hell could you possibly have to say to me?
I just wanted to ask a question.
What?
I was just really curious about this. I just wanted to know how you would hide a corpse. I was really curious.
That's how. Because that man is dead. Man is dead as fuck. Okay, I'm going the right way, because now these trainers are going bullshit. No bodies. No bobbies. Oops. Alright. Any freaks here? Nah, no freaks. I might switch games if there's no freaks. If the freaks run out and die, I'll switch to a game that's fun. Cause I do this game specifically because it's not very fun. It just kind of is. You just get into a battle, choose Mewtwo, and then annihilate these fools. I need to write a thesis before I can speak as a freak so I don't lose my words. Alright, go for it. You'll get repeat freaks. Yeah, probably. That's fine. If the freaks dry up, if they're not coming out of their freak holes tonight, then I'm gonna play some Sega Saturn. That's what I'm thinking. Punch-Out Wii? I like Punch-Out Wii. I mean, it's one of my favorite games of all time, but I don't know if I'm gonna play that. Sonic Jam! I don't know. I don't know about Sonic Jam. Freak check? Alright, I'll check. I'll see what the freaks are doing. Alright, we got some. Alright, freak in the building. What do you want? What do you got on your mind?
Hiya, how was your days?
It's good, but what do you want? What do you got on your mind?
What do I got on my mind?
Yes.
Let's see here.
You have 5 seconds.
Damn it. God, you know what? You might as well boot me out. I got nothing.
Alright. And so it was. I'm like already wincing because I see there's another freak. It's a repeat freak. And I'm just like, this is a child. This is a child. Alright, it's time to do some babysitting. Alright, what's going on?
Okay, so remember when you kicked me out when I was explaining my thing and you said, like, yeah, I don't have the patience to do this, maybe you could come back another time. And now, here I am. And as I was saying, now I'm gonna do like a little side thing where
you got 5 seconds.
I'm trying my best. It's like I got this like from like a stupid meme or something, but it actually got me thinking. Where it's like why can't we fly in our dreams or like have like a purpose in that? And that got me like thinking or something. Where it's like, what if there was like a dimension like of our world where we just
Yeah, that's about it. To answer your question, what if there was a dimension where our dreams were real and we could fly? They're counting down the chat, but I already kicked them. I actually at the exact time that the die effect happened, they're still counting down. Yeah, if there was a dimension in the dream world, I guess that'd be fucking epic as shit, dude. I don't know. Can we make it to 100? That's the question. Yeah, 100. Gotta keep it 100. Getting kicked yet again. This is snowy phobia. Yeah, I guess so. New freak! Alright, let me see. It's not, though. It's the same guy. The 2 freaks that are in there are the same guy. I think I'm just gonna switch games. I might just turn this shit up. If you don't make me laugh, you're banned permanently. Think about that.
Okay, I got a good joke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like really embarrassing actually. It's
Oh,
like for my.
okay. Well, they said it was embarrassing, so I just kicked them on principle. All right. If you don't make me laugh in the next 5 seconds, I'm banning you permanently.
Bro, I was just gonna talk about how shit movies are nowadays. What
That's
the
not
fuck?
funny. You're banned. You're banned. You're banned. You got 5 seconds to make me laugh, or you're banned permanently. You're fucked. Who else wants it? Whoever wants it is gonna get it. Bro started crying. It'd be like that. You know, talking to freaks, but I'm mean to all of them. The one that some fucking idiot on Twitter was like, don't do that. Alright, who are these guys? The man in charge, Mr. Gorgon. Okay, we gotta go to the top floor. Now we have a sense of direction. Kanja needs to do the most boring stream and play like The Sims 4 or something and talk only every 5 minutes. HP up, that's nice. Oh, another Pokemon battle. Alright, this is the last repeat, freak. If it's another repeat, I'm switching to Sega Saturn. Slim pickings tonight. Alright.
Okay. Ya, deja de echarme, pedazo de pelotudo de la reconcha de tu madre, echame una vez más. Te voy a quemar la casa. Te voy a quemar la casa. Te vas a quedar sin casa, hijo de puta, de la concha de tu madre.
Yeah, I've been saying that for years, man.
No, tienes que entenderme. Odio a Conscience House. Pégate un tiro, mátate. Mátate de una, mátate.
It's like you pulled it right out of my memoirs or something. I really don't know what to say other than that. It's like...
Wait, what are you saying? I'm trying to speak Spanish to you right now. I'm trying to be real, I'm trying to be honest.
Yeah, I am being honest. What, you don't know Spanish when you hear it?
Wait, you can actually talk Spanish when you speak?
Of course I can.
Wait,
Yeah.
really? Okay, bet, say it.
Alright, so it's like, oh shit, I accidentally hit the kick button right when I was about to do it. Which is pretty upsetting. You know, I really wanted to show them my Spanish. I was gonna let them know who the true Spaniard was in this interaction. But I guess they can say hasta la vista to that opportunity. I'm too funny for my own self, you know. Alright. What do we got here?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Alright. So, this came on my mind when that guy was talking about the horse meat stuff a while back. And I was thinking, I don't really, from a non-moral standpoint, there's not really a problem with eating dogs or cats.
Right.
Because, like, the only problem that anybody could ever say with it is morals. Like, oh, they're so cute, they're pets. Like, so? Like, if you... Because a lot of people say you can't eat dogs or cats, but in the same breath say that they can eat pigs. And, like, I'm not a vegan or, like, someone who's, like, who's, like, a PETA supporter. Like, because I was eating chicken earlier, I don't care. But pigs are the 5th smartest animal in the world compared to dogs and cats. So that's what I think it's fine. I would never eat a
dude,
dog.
honestly, like, people who saying you can't eat your pets, like, fucking I told people, like, oh, what about, like, my pet rock? And like, it's a pet, but I still fucking eat rocks, dude, so I don't get that argument, honestly. But anyways, I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, no, because I would never eat a dog or cat, not because I don't have a need or a want to, but there are people in the world who do, and I morally, if you don't want to eat one, I'm not gonna force feed you your pet Sammy or whatever, your fucking golden retriever, I don't care. But people who say that it's okay to eat a pig but not a dog or a cat, I don't see the point. I don't see the difference.
I'll say this, if you're growing up in my house, you're eating rocks, that's all I'm saying.
Well,
Sorry, continue.
that's my only diet nowadays, so.
You gotta get those minerals. Get some iron in your diet.
Honestly, I've been saying it for years and no one's ever listened to me.
Yeah. I'm about it. So.
Oh yeah. I don't know. People say, well, cats and dogs are so smart. They're about this. They have the same intelligence as a 2-year-old child, a human child, compared to a pig who has passed the mirror test that they do on animals to see how intelligent they are. That's just all I wanted to say.
Do you think that the only reason we don't eat cats and dogs are because, they're cute and they're pets, or because they're like, oh, it just is bad for you to eat them. They got diseases and shit.
Well, I'm thinking about it from here how I get it if it's a pet or an animal that was raised or in a house, like fed dog, like store-bought dog food, cat food and stuff. But if cuz obviously that's that and if they're around other animals they could carry diseases, but I think if they were to do the same thing how they do with cattle or pigs or sheep or any of that, I don't really see how people could be like, oh, how dare you, when all these sheeps are being turned into fucking lamb chops.
I will say, I agree with your position that we should be allowed to eat 2-year-old children. I do think that is very well read of you and brave, if I'm being honest.
They have a lot of
spunk
vitamins.
Shit.
That's all I really had to say.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for stopping by and dropping that nugget. That's a brave one. We'll see if anyone contests that. Eating children, yay or nay? I can't wait to find out.
Drop your votes below.
All right, see you on the other side.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Okay. So we're opening a dialogue here. All right. New guy. Apparently new freak, but I don't know. What's up?
Oh, salutations.
What it is?
What's the deal with the horses?
Hang on, let me turn you up. I can't hear you at all. Actually.
Oh,
all right. What's the deal with what?
What's the deal with the horses?
The horses?
Yes, I see them everywhere, man.
You see horses everywhere?
Yes, and I hear them. They're like, I don't know. They're everywhere.
Wait a minute. So, do you live somewhere that has a lot of wild horses?
Oh no. Oh no. It's just crazy consequences and so on. The horses are everywhere, man.
Where are you at that you're seeing horses everywhere but not in the wild? Cause I went to this beach once and there were just horses frolicking about in the dunes. It was beautiful. They have giant scary dicks though. So
yes, they're majestic.
Yeah, so what, do you mean everyone discussing the horses tonight and shit?
Oh yeah.
Do you have a strong opinion on it?
Oh yeah, I do.
What's that? What you got?
Maybe just some crazy synchronicity or something, man.
Wait, some what?
Synchronicity. Or synchronicity.
Synchronicity?
Sorry, I'm timid.
Nah, you're good. You're fine. You're all right. We're all just chilling here.
Oh.
Synchronicity, you said?
Oh yeah.
Right. Can you explain that to me? Because I'm not smart enough for that word. I'll be real with you.
Oh, it's kind of like consequences. When you see a lot of stuff and it really just... It's like the universe is hinting at you or something, man.
So, alright. So what are the consequences of this discussion you're seeing about the horses? What?
How should I know?
What?
I just wanna know.
What do you mean how should you know? You brought it up. You were like, you said the synchronicity. I thought you had a lot to say on this. You don't bust out a $20 word like that and be like, oh fuck, I don't know.
Well, man.
Right. Well,
I just wanna know what's the deal with the horses.
I don't know what the deal with horses is. That's such an open-ended question. Okay. All right.
By the way.
Yes.
When you get on the dance floor, do you ever get paranoid?
Paranoid? Not really. I can't.
Okay, okay.
Why do you?
Well, I'll just say no to that.
Okay.
Fine, sir.
Okay. I'll, you know, this was riveting, enlightening. It had synchronicity, if I do say so myself. But, I will be taking my leave now. Thank you for stopping by with this nugget of wisdom. And I'll see you on the other side. Godspeed indeed. Alright. Bye.
Have a good one.
Yeah. You know, I shouldn't... I don't know how I feel about that one. On paper, it shouldn't be scored high at all, because they literally came in there with no opinion. They said in so many words, nothing. They whipped out fucking synchronicity and then had nothing to say on the topic that they brought up. But you know what? I don't know. I'll admit it. I was kind of charmed. And I was caught off guard by being paranoid on the dance floor. I'm gonna be really upset if that's like a meme. If that wasn't a meme, you know what? Fuck it. If that wasn't a meme, I'm gonna raise them. I think 9 out of 10 is actually good. But if paranoid on the dance floor is some kind of meme or a reference, then I'm gonna knock that down to a 5, because that would break my heart. That would actually break my heart. What you get when you use a word-a-day calendar. Panic at the Disco. No, that better not be it. You know what? I want to be in a good mood about this, so I'm going to say that that was just a legitimate question. If it was, I love him. Easily my favorite freak of the night, if that was like a legitimate question. Why does part of the song in this game sound like a ringtone? Because I think like the VST they used was just some bullshit. Okay. Alright. You must have thought shit was sweet. You must have thought that fucking icon change was so slick. Oh, it's a mushroom now. I changed my name to... That's so fucking funny, dude! Fucking cab. They like changed their icon twice. They're like, oh, he didn't come in the first time. He didn't join the first time. I just need a different one that looks like a mushroom. Fucking idiot. Alright. Let me just, Alright. What you got for me?
You know, I asked you about bottom gear last time, but do you at least know what top gear is?
Yes, I've heard of the movie Top Gear.
Oh, not the movie, like the whole series with it's Grand Tour now on Amazon Prime, but like with Hammond, the guy that says cheese, and I don't remember the last guy, but
Snake?
thank you for no, the Jeremy and yeah, Jeremy, or I don't know his name.
And where can I view this? On AmazonPrime.com?
Yeah.
If I have an Amazon Prime account, can I view it for free?
Yeah.
Are there other benefits I get with an Amazon Prime account? I kicked them. I heard the gun cock while I was shilling for Amazon. That's right. If you get Amazon Prime, you too can waste your money. Unless you use that Prime sub on me, of course. Come on, man. You know, it's a funny thing, like, yeah, the timing was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we're bringing this freak call to you from Twitch, one of the most corporate platforms there is. But that's just how it be. How long have you been fighting this one guy? I don't know, I don't feel like it's been that long. Anyways, what it is, what's good, welcome, you're live, you're on the air. What thoughts have you got?
Okay, I have a question.
What's that?
2 questions.
Okay.
Bomberman. Do you know much about Bomberman?
I know a moderate amount about fucking Bomberman.
Do you know what the Louis are?
No, I don't know what the Louis are.
I'll DM you. Give me a sec. I'll show you.
Yeah, go ahead and DM me. Here, give me a fat DM. Just be sure to send that DM.
Okay.
Here it comes. Here comes the DM. Alright, you sent that DM?
Message.
Here it is.
These are what the Louis are.
Alright, send a DM.
These are...
Alright, where's the DM?
You don't... Do you not have it enabled? I'm trying to send...
The game was rigged from the start. I have DM. I don't have DMs enabled. Sometimes it feels good to be needlessly rude. Wow, we got TM26. Okay, this must be the super guy. Let me see if I need to heal Mewtwo. Mewtwo hasn't been healed in a while. You know, he might need a rare candy, though. And we do have a few of them. Where's my full restore? There it is. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we shouldn't waste the rare candies. You gotta save them for the perfect opportunity. Okay, now all there's to do is adjust the voltage. Let me see. Where's the system lever? Huh? Whoops! I left it on my desk. That's not smart. Oh, hi. You've come along just the right time. If you're not busy, can you run a little errand for me? Go downstairs and grab the system lever that is sitting on my desk. What? But why? Why do I need to go downstairs and get your fucking system lever? Who the fuck do you think you are? The fucking system lever? Is this it? Ma'am? Bitch, where is it? I'm not even talking to a freak until I get this fucking system lever. This is dumb as fuck. Is it in this room? It's in that fucking room. And I get in from the complete other side. Oh, that's funny as hell, man. Okay, we'll just go through here and then back through here again and then up through the stupid wall and then down. Oh, do you have the system lever? Hey, sir, do you have the system lever? Huh? He's a Pokemon battle? Fuck this. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna bring in a freak and I'm gonna completely forget. Die in hell forever, permanently.
Really quick.
You have lost your entire... Alright, well, I do have a few seconds. What's up?
My friend is a big fan. His name is Haas. He really likes your stuff. We quote it on the daily. I'm gonna be done popping in because you're really struggling with this Pokemon fight. I didn't think that guy was Pokemon either. I thought he was gonna give you the lever. Really did.
All right.
But I just want to say hi from Haas. He's a really big fan. He's at work. He works a lot, but big guy.
All right, what's going on, Haas? I'm glad you sent your worst minion to come in here and get this for you, but I hope you're doing good at work, Haas.
Actually, I did this of my own selfish desire for the samples.
Yeah, well, for the sake of the shout out, just say that he was the boss man who sent you in. You know, give him that
He's
little
my
leg up.
He pays me.
Yeah, word up. All right. Well.
Okay, bye, Conjun.
Yep. See you around. Haas, I hope you're doing all right. Really, I do. I worry about you. The shit I hear. Some pretty wild stuff. Oh, full restore doesn't replete my PP. Kinda sucks. It literally looks like they're blasting a fat rope. Conjun's so defeated. Thanks, Conjun. And don't sweat it, you little fucking buckaroo. What on earth?
My friend, I tried to run a Lancer game, and my friend just said, hey, I don't really like Mecha. And I'm like, do you just not fucking like me or something?
What the hell is Mecha?
It's when you're in a big robot suit that looks like a person. What about that do people not like? I think this guy just fucking hates me.
Hates mechas?
Yeah. He doesn't have a problem with the game because I know it's a little crunchy.
Honestly, I think you need to mech on some bitches and you're out. Too easy. Too fucking easy. Literally the easiest one yet. Unbelievably easy. This is just a live vent call now. It be like that. God, I can't believe how easy that was. Oh, damn. We got some new freaks. We actually have some new freaks in here. Alright, I'm gonna struggle through this Pokemon fight. Welcome. Welcome to the thing. What you got on your mind? What you thinking?
Alright, so we were just referring to your previous conversation about revolution earlier. I had two things I'd like to bring up about that. I know. Right? I do agree with most of what you have to say. The fact that revolution is, a good way to go about it, peaceful revolution, your ideas about that. But I have a couple of points I'd like to bring up. First of all, when you brought up the general strike idea, I do agree. General strikes are great. General strikes are fantastic. But historically, every time they've been done, they never end most of the time they never end peacefully, because any general strike worth a damn, obviously you send in the military, and I'm pretty sure that got brought up too, if I remember correctly.
I think I might have been talking about when protests get a little nutty. But no, I mean I agree with that, but I think that is an unavoidable consequence, because it's like,
yeah, I agree.
When the powers that be are being stopped,
yeah,
I don't think it's too crazy to suggest that it's like, okay, well the gloves are coming off, we'll literally pummel you.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, and I agree. And of course, it got brought up. Well, then you got to fight against your own military. That's the army. They've got drones and shit. They've got tanks. What I feel like everyone and you might have heard me discuss argue in the comments with some people in the chat with some people. What I brought up is that if you're fighting against your own country, you're fighting against your own infrastructure, your own labor force, the logistics that keep the military running, right? Okay, yeah. Sure, maybe they have drones and shit, but who's gonna make the ammo? Obviously, it has to be labor, and if if it's a general strike worth of shit, they're not gonna have any ammo. They're not gonna have people to fucking ship the ammo to where it needs to be. And any war that would be domestic, any revolution domestically, you would have to damage domestic logistics. So what I'm trying to say is ultimately for people who think that a revolution is, obviously it's not going to be a fucking dinner party. Oh yeah, I find revolution to be inevitable, by the way, but that's a separate thing. It won't be any sort of dinner party or some shit like that. But it's not a fucking inevitably you're going to lose because the U.S. military is just so strong, because the U.S. military relies on its workforce, and if you can radicalize the workforce, you can cripple the military.
I actually do have a question about that. I think I might disagree with revolution being inevitable.
And I know you do, and that's why I wanted to bring. That's point number 2 I wanted to bring up.
All right, interesting. Okay, so I'll say this. I think in theory, on paper, revolution is inevitable. But in practice, the game has changed so wildly in how we prevent revolution from even happening. For starters, I'm not even gonna fuck with this Pokemon game. Fuck this.
Yeah, fuck the Pokemon game. Fuck me too.
The nature of our culture, of our society, if you will, is that where even the poorest among us have smartphones and shit like that, which is relevant only because weirdly we are treated workers are treated like utter fucking shit, but also paradoxically have access to way more than we ever have.
Yes, and ultimately they're too comfortable. Not too comfortable, but
Yeah, there is a huge matter of people being way too comfortable. My pessimistic view of this is that the way this ends is basically everything fizzles out. There might be revolution, but it won't be from the left. it will be a wild thing. It will be like, things are terrible. We're not going to demand any sort of changes. We're just going to break shit, and this whole thing is going to go to hell. I don't.
Oh yes.
So, you know, like, my biggest gripe with the left, and I consider myself pretty left-leaning, I'd say.
As do I.
But my biggest gripe with them is that they are so largely uninterested in action.
Especially in the Western world, I find like you got a lot of the not to shit on anybody in the DSA. I know some people do good work in there, but a lot of like the democratic socialisty types who are like especially the Twitter types who are like very larpy, and like the fucking Twitter Marxist Leninists like MLs, MLMs, and all that.
Oh yeah,
Or,
like the
very
fucking
larpy.
once you start getting into the Marxist, Leninist, communist, whatever, that's really where, like every time I see anything like that, I'm like, I just hope you're having fun. I really do. Like, I hope you're having fun. Like, that has got to be the most ineffectual, nothing movement that there is. Once you start getting into communism and whatever, once you start talking about that in the context of America, I sort of sit back and have to think like, yeah, someone needs to get laid tonight, is how I feel. Like, there's something you want out of this, and I hope you get it, because you clearly don't actually believe any of this. Although I do also know personally, I've known people who they do this crazy mental gymnastics where they're like, yeah, you know, I hate American propaganda so much. And it's like, yeah, I agree with you, you know, American propaganda. It's like so much that I love Chinese propaganda. And it's like, that's so cool, dude. Like, enjoy your life. I don't know what to say to you at that point.
Yes, well, it's you know, social inter-imperialist conflicts between the two. Some people feel like they need to take a side. Like some people feel they have to, like the Marxists need to take a fucking side. In the all right, so I'm just gonna let you know right now that I'm coming at this from a Marxist-Leninist perspective, maybe an MLM perspective, but because that's what I am. You know, communism is inevitable, all that sort of shit. Yeah, I know. I'm one of those guys. I don't go on Twitter about it. Please like me. But,
no, I mean,
actually,
I'm sure that, like, I mean, the fact that you are one of those people must mean you've seen what I've seen. Like, the more I tend to think the more fringe a political belief gets, the more it's infiltrated by people who need to feel as if something interesting is going on. Because there's people who legitimately believe it, and I'm sure are depressed out of their fucking minds. Like,
fucking all right. Like, if you go into like the actual like very Marxist-Leninist like circles, it's like a fucking carnival ride, dude. There's like ups and downs, like revolutionary optimism, and then some fucking shit goes down. Like, oh my god, so a lot of the Marxist-Leninists in the Western world were really into Bernie Sanders because they, like, you know, obviously they believed him to be the best presidential candidate that the country had, which, you know, they're right. So a lot of them were really into them. And dude, when he lost the primary, like, people acted as if like the fucking like the revolution is over, we've been defeated. But like, it's just a fucking like election. At the end of the day, it's a bourgeois democratic, like liberal democratic election. This wasn't like fucking the October Revolution, right? We weren't picking up guns and shit.
no, I mean, I agree with that somewhat. I mean, I would say that the true end of any sort of revolutionary idea came when, who was it? Was it Neil Gorsuch, or who the fuck was it? It was when they added in like the 5 millionth conservative Supreme Court justice judge who
Kavanaugh?
maybe
in the United States?
I thought there was one after him though, because there was like a whole shit show.
Oh yeah, there was, because fucking RBJ decided to die.
Yes, and so it was after that where I was like, you know, game, set, match, because I have you know, one of my best friends ever. He's like pretty conservative. Like he voted for Trump, And I asked him one day, just outright, I was like, what is it that you want that you don't have? Because, like, you got the Supreme Court. None of this Bernie Sanders bullshit is ever going to happen in your lifetime or mine. They'll make sure of that. Like, we're done here. You got the system, and the system's giving you everything you wanted, which, by the way, in my personal opinion, includes cancel culture. I think that is purely by corporate design, but we can talk about that or not.
And this is like an argument you'll see from this is like a Marxist criticism you'll see of like the two-party system, not just the Marxist perspective, but like uniquely from Marxist perspective, is that ultimately they'll say that, you know, the United States is a one-party state, but in typical American extravagance, it happens to have two of them because ultimately they're both the liberal, like they both believe in like liberal democratic values. It's just their like differences are in social issues, which are they're very important issues. But like in every like material like economic sense, they are essentially the same.
I mean, yeah, I completely agree that. In fact, I wanna read you something. I wanna read you an email I got because after that stream that I did with VR chat, someone fed my email to like all these political shits so that my phone and my email got like blown the fuck up. It did result in some funny ones. Cause like I got a bunch from like, what is it, Let America Vote emails, and they're written like fetish pornography. All right, I'm gonna read you this. This is real. This is absolutely real. We're quaking with fear, all caps. That's the title of the email. We're quaking with fear in all caps. And here, Connor, we'll get right to it. Our House majority is in grave danger. The GOP only needs to flip 5 seats to crush Nancy Pelosi. So we've begged and pleaded for donations. And begged and pleaded are in all caps.
Oh my god.
But we are still $11,000 from our daily goal, and we're scared in all caps. Like,
God, dude.
So please, unless you want us to get punished, that's not actually in there, but like, it's like you read these emails.
That's so like limp dick, dude. Like
I know, like, and
we're so fucking pathetic, and we suck so much. Please give us money so we can be pathetic and suck some more, guys.
And it's like if you read that, I was just thinking like, who reads this and thinks this is real? Like, how do you not feel like you're being condescended and talked down to by someone doing a fucking puppet show when you get an email like this?
Have you ever gotten one of those fucking... We're getting off topic here, but have you ever gotten one of those Donald Trump emails? One time, I made the mistake when I was like 14 at the time, when I was like big into Bernie Sanders. I got one of those ads like, take the American Patriot test ads.
Oh,
like, you know what, I'll do... And I did that because I was 14 and I'm fucking stupid, right? So I take that, and the entire survey, who gives a shit? That's not what it's for. It's there because they want your email. You put your email in it, and they won't stop sending them. So every now and again, I'll just get like an email from the fucking like Republicans for Donald Trump to save America and kill all the transgender people or whatever the hell.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be like, Donald Trump is trying to save America, and these goddamn liberals are trying to destroy the. One time, I swear to fucking God, I got an email from them like asking for like money so they could like arm people in case like the Democrats try to like take over the country.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. For a long time, I considered to fund Supermental. I considered making like a right-wing Kickstarter about like something like that, because
Absolutely.
that is red meat to them. It's like,
dude, it's such a fucking grift. I love it,
dude. Okay, yeah. This is a new email. All right, this is live for you all. This is the last thing I'll read, and then I'll cut it. This is from the same fucking Let America Vote thing. It says the subject line is, Tucker Carlson just ripped Liz Cheney to shreds, and then it says, Connor, Liz Cheney bravely read damning text messages from Donald Trump Jr., Fox News hosts, and members of her own party that prove the White House knew how dire the January 6th attack was. Yeah, see, this is like the ultimate... Oh my god. Yeah, I'm getting an email about how cool Liz Cheney is. This is, yeah, in case anyone needs to fucking... Because, like, it is it's sort of annoying to kind of still have to hear about, like, yeah, the two parties are the same party. Because at this point, it's so in-your-face, laid bare, but it's still talked about as if it's, like, conspiratorial or, like, being intellectually lazy. Be like, oh, well, they're both bad. It's like, I get why it's annoying to hear the, oh, they're both bad, so I'm not going to do it. But read this. Like, you can still take action. You can still have an opinion, even if you think they're both bad. But I just got an email from the Democratic fucking assholes who are telling me how brave and cool Liz Cheney is. So,
Fucking
like,
God damn
get
it,
out of
dude.
here with it. So,
I hate them. I hate it.
yeah, but, you know, this has been good, but we've been at it for a while, so
Yeah.
I'll drop
next
it.
Next time when I show up, maybe I'll actually talk about the whole inevitable revolution part because we got sidetracked.
Oh,
But yeah, it's been real.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
been real. See you next time.
Alright, see you. Okay, that was good. I kind of sidetracked it right out of the fucking topic, so I'm sorry about that. The inevitable versus not inevitable. But otherwise, I liked it. Okay, what do you got? Cooler Age.
Alright, I just want to say I've been watching the stream for about an hour now. It's been very fun, enlightening, and enjoying your gameplay, but I can't help but notice that you've acquired a Mewtwo that seems to be like 30-ish levels over in, if I had to guess, like approximately 8,000 rare candies. May I inquire as to how you acquired all these items?
Okay, so this is a very, it's a very interesting thing. So, there is a glitch you can do at the Mart. Sorry, the Pokemon, Center. Where if you save the game and deposit a Pokemon, it will clone them, including the held item. So, I got a rare candy, and then I did this glitch 900 times till I got all the rare candies I could possibly muster. And then, after I did that, I put in a Game Shark code to get Mewtwo. I just fucking used Game Shark. It's an emulator. It's just fucking found the code. Yeah, that's it.
Is there not a code to do that for rare candies?
Yeah, so actually that whole bullshit explanation I gave about cloning, I mean, it's bullshit for this game, but you could actually do that in Ruby and Sapphire. You could, like, if you shut off the game while depositing a Pokemon at a certain time while saving, you could clone it. I think actually it was only in Emerald. Don't quote me on that, but there was a cloning glitch in Emerald. I think it's also in Diamond and Pearl with the GTS, but yeah, in this one I just fucking... I'm playing through Dolphin. I can put in any code I want, so... just did that.
Cool.
Alright. Well...
Is there a particular reason you chose Mewtwo aside from, like, it being really powerful? Like, why not a different really powerful Pokemon?
Oh, actually, there's a few reasons why I chose Mewtwo. So, one was because this is the last game where Mewtwo is in 3D and has his classic design, along with his old animations. Because in Pokemon Battle Revolution, which is sort of the last game where everyone has their classic animations, Mewtwo gets redesigned to look more human, and it's very annoying. Like, his head's smaller and his eyes are smaller. Like, it's dumb. So I was like, no, I want to see Mewtwo in his final good-looking 3D appearance.
His most primal natural state.
Right. And then, I actually had double battle. Like, I had Mewtwo and I had Deoxys in there. Because there was this, like... Apparently, there's this, you can't have Deoxys in this game. You can trade Deoxys in, but it won't obey you. but there's a cheat code specifically to let Deoxys obey you. So I had Deoxys coming around for a while, but then as part of a tutorial, you have to give up one of your guys to purify something. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just give Mewtwo a bunch of double hit moves, and I won't even worry about it. So
Lovely.
that's it, basically.
Alright. Thank you for clearing up the confusion.
Yup. Have a good rest of your life. Bye.
Right back at ya.
Deoxys is fucking cool. Deoxys is one of the coolest legendaries ever. Alright, I got my ass kicked by something. I think it was right at the desk. Right at the desk with the fucking lever. So now I gotta make my way upstairs again. Here I come, I am Cinnamon. And up we go. No, I'm going the wrong way. Damn it all. Oh wait, no, I might be going the right way. Because I think I go up here, and then I go down here. And then I go in here. And then I go downstairs, which will bring me to the other place where I can go upstairs. See, that's the I'm a fucking idiot. I suck dick at everything. And now I gotta do this shit again. If anyone is like a secret fan of this game, you can backseat if you want, because I really don't care about it. Why torture yourself by playing this game? Because like it's the perfect game to play when you're talking to freaks. Like, I'm not very interested in it, and I don't make any progress, but the people watching don't care terribly about that, because like, are you really dying to see what happens in oh, can you hear the motorcycles? Yeah, already went down here. My brother really likes this game. Well, tell your brother that Pokemon Coliseum is better. Just by default. It's the better game. Because your main character is cool. And not this little idiot. Treasure. Fucking Michael. Get to play as a little dumbass kid named Michael. Thank God. It's weird. I liked the game before this, but this game just feels like the first game to that game. Yeah, right? This feels like this should have been first. I think I do have to go this way. You can mod the game to play as Mirror B. Oh, I'd actually love that. Goodbye, Mirror B. Just let me go upstairs. Is this really just a circle room where nothing happens? Let me go upstairs. Thank you. Yeah, there's the desk. Just watch Chugga Conroy's Let's Play like the rest of ours. No. Alright, you bastard, I'm back. I had a hunch that you had a 28% chance of coming back. Who says that? Okay, now that this shit is happening, let me see if there's freaks. There is. Alright, what you got for me?
Two things, actually.
What it is?
What was the plan with, like, how to advertise the Kickstarter for the thing? Because, like, that sounds so bonkers, and I kind of want to hear the details on that, now that you brought it up a couple calls ago.
I was gonna, like, make a fake Kickstarter to exploit some kind of right-wing fever dream. Like, I don't know, like, building a cannon that annihilates all liberals or something. Like, that's not literally what the idea was. But,
Oh, Oh, I thought it was even crazier than that. I thought your idea was like you were kind of gonna make a fake hit piece on it for conservative websites to get like a hate, to get to people would kind of hate look at it or something like that.
No, I
and
had
to
some
accidentally get it more attention.
No, I had some insidious shit planned. We were even we were one time experimenting with the idea of like buying a sex doll and then like putting sunglasses and shit on it and then like pretending it's a real person and then like giving it a Patreon, but the gimmick is that like this person is like super right-wing and hates the normies or whatever. Like that was another one that was considered, but ultimately we gave up on it because it's too much work.
I think you're the biggest freak in the chat, honestly.
I had what?
You're the biggest freak in the chat, to be honest.
Yeah. Nah, I'm
we could probably just fill the stream with just stories that you have kicking around in your brain, because that's pretty crazy. That's probably one of the crazier things I've heard tonight.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
I guess, exactly. My other question was just like, you really do have legitimate like voice actor skill. Like I watch a lot of anime and you have a lot more range than most of the dub people they choose. Like, if you're good at it, like why not go for it, I guess, in a sense. Like,
well, I mean, that's a pretty easy answer. Also, I think I lost this battle, but anyway.
Goodbye.
No, no, there's no way I'd make it in the industry. That straight up wouldn't happen.
But you're like legitimately talented.
I mean, that's not the problem. That's debatable, but the voice acting industry, no, fuck it. There's no way. They love the shit they're doing right now. Like, I think voice acting's kind of fun, but you know, they don't want people who are good at voice acting in that industry. That's
kind of lame.
Yeah, like I was experimenting with the idea of of like making a demo reel, but I'll only voice in projects. No, if you make a project I like, I'll do it for free, but if your project's stupid, then $200 is the minimum you have to pay me for me to voice in it. That was the idea. But no, like the voice acting industry is super incestuous. And it's like a bunch of losers who just like anime and aren't really good at anything. They think that like voice acting is doing impressions and not actually acting. So that's why everything sounds the way it sounds. That's why everyone is like, wow, you really mean it? You think I could be the next whatever? It's all this overacted like like, you know, weird bullshit.
Oh no, I didn't even mean it like that. Like I meant like you just legitimately have a lot of range. Like if you wanted to, you could have actually probably outdone a lot of them.
Oh, I know.
It would have been pretty sweet.
I know. I could definitely outdo them. I could flex on them any day of the week, but you know that's not really the fact.
I could have really good dubbed anime. That would be sick.
If you send me, you know, if you have a badly dubbed anime, send it to me and I'll dub it well for money. That'll be my service. I'll voice act every character in it.
I would, but your DMs aren't.
DMs permanently sealed, at least for a while.
Yeah.
No, I think it's fun, but like, you know, I also can go overboard with like here's a fun example. You know, for Supermental, there's this scene where Smack and Pent kill each other. And you know.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, they just pummel the piss out of each other. And we really, you know, we really can't fake that. It sounded very awkward. So then Smack's voice actor and I just actually kicked the shit out of each other. And you know,
no, you didn't. Come on.
Yeah. That's what you gotta do. Like, well, cause it's also like a dramatic scene, right? And the thing about like fighting and scenes where you're fighting is if you do the acting on that wrong, it's not gonna be dramatic. It's gonna be like really funny.
What are you doing to me? I want to see this like soon now.
Me too.
It sounds so sick.
Yeah, I think it will be. But yeah, like I think that, you know, as far as most voice act, because like there are people who voice acted in shitty ass Newgrounds cartoon who are now like heads of that industry. So it's like it's very clear what they're after, and it's after like, I don't know, everybody who's here is like my buddy, even though they suck dick and just watched a lot of anime and aren't particularly talented. So oops. And I mean, voice actors in general just kind of have shitty personalities. As far as I've noticed.
There's a joke here about you fitting right in then, but I'm not.
No, listen,
I'm kidding.
I'll own up to that. See, I'll own up to that. I think the difference between me and like a
I think
voice
it's a different
actor-
kind of shitty though.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's the kind
Yours
of like,
has a charm that I can't explain. Like you're legitimately fun to watch. People arguing on Twitter is not as fun to me. This is more fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I tend to enjoy people when they're being, you know, what's the word? When they're being legitimate, when they're being, you know, who they actually
Instead
are.
of just like, I guess, virtue signaling on Twitter, because that's most of what they seem to do. Instead of actually tweeting about voice acting, please God, just tweet about voice acting.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's always like in service to something. It's always some kind of like, you know, every time, and this is not specific to voice actors. I mean, they do it, but a lot of people do this. But just the fact that like every time someone opens their mouth, it's like, what are you selling me? Like, what is it that you want me to believe today that I don't believe right now?
I don't even mean like virtue signaling in just the Tumblr sense, just like always like, almost in a look at me, look how great person I am. It doesn't necessarily have to be like
right. It's
right
like you know,
just like I'm so cool, I'm so great.
The thing about people is if you don't remind them that you're a good person, they'll forget. Or maybe you're just an asshole.
If you have to remind them that maybe you aren't that great.
Right. I mean, it's I think that people are having real trouble with their identities nowadays in the very literal sense of the term, because no one does anything that makes them very identifiable. So I think everyone's jockeying to
I can kind of get that, but in the sense of like, I mean, well, I'm still in my early 20s, I'm still finding my identity, but I think you mean something different.
No, yeah, I do mean something different. I mean, like, people have, especially super narcissistic people, and like, again, all cards on the table, I'm a very narcissistic person. I mean, I'm doing a stream right now where people watch me, and like the premise is, oh, they'll be so interested to hear what I have to say to fucking strangers that no one's heard of. There's something inherently narcissistic about assuming that, or in making art in general. But like all that removed, there is something that, like a problem that narcissistic people have is they have this very distorted view of themselves, and it doesn't match the reality of their situation at all, because they're not terribly interesting or all that great. So in some respects, it's like, here, I'm saying that I'm a good person to get this clout from people or to further my career. Maybe I'm faking it till I make it, you know, and the tragedy of that being, of course, is like, that's never going to make you a good person ever. But it almost seems like therapeutic. Like, maybe it's to get my own attention, to remind myself, hey, this is the kind of guy I am. I'm a great guy. I donated to this charity, and every time something's trending on Twitter that's bad, I say it's bad, and when something's good, I high-five that person, and that's me, and it's all like, you know, it's not real. I think that, you know, it's too late for these people who are so far into the fucking soup of this, of like the careerist struggle, as it were, to, you know, change their ways and start living a fulfilling life. But
it's sad because like some of them are just like, you're actually objectively talented, I actually really like you, can you just please stop with the fake. I want to know, like, want something more raw, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I could respect it if you're making a shit ton of money, right? Like if voice acting paid you big bucks and you were like swimming in it, it's like, all right, you want to feed your family, so you're gonna say whatever shit you gotta say. Fuck it. I at least get it. I don't have to respect it necessarily, but I get it. But like, they get fucking pennies. They get like barely above minimum wage. And it's like, that's what you're giving it up for this? Like, to me, that seems like therapy.
Some of them make more because I see some of them like, dang, how'd you afford that? But
yeah, I mean, like, if you're fucking Sean Schemmel and you're voicing Goku, you're probably making a lot of money. But if you're like, yeah, we need an extra in this hentai, you're probably getting, you know, a shiny penny. So, like...
yeah. But then again, to play devil's advocate, maybe a lot of people are at least a little fake.
No, I mean, a lot of people are. But, I mean, there's a natural social element to, like, projecting a grander vision of yourself to people who, you know, you don't really know.
Like, you know, no one's gonna put, like, well, to be honest, I'm actually insert horrible flaws here.
Right, but...
just, like, out there in the ether.
But that's on paper. Right now, this idea of making yourself appear to be a good person is coupled hand in hand with late-stage capitalism nonsense. So there is a monetary incentive as well to go through with this. And it's, like, insanity. It's, like, a whole different thing, and it's very gross and weird, but... you know, that's their problem. It's not my problem. I'm a little better than that. I'll give it to you straight. I'm pretty great. I don't break the law. I mean, well, I try not to. And, generally, I'm just swell. Now get out of my fucking call, you horrible piece of shit who I never liked. Ever. Just kidding. Well...
And here I was gonna say, maybe you were a little too self-aware to be narcissistic. Or at least clinically narcissistic.
Not a chance. Not a fucking chance. Alright.
You almost had a redemption arc there.
Don't hold your breath for me. Alright, well, it was good talking to you, and I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah.
Bye. I hate to break it to you, but I am what I am. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Alright, let me see this again. It says to adjust voltage, use the system lever. Don't raise the voltage too high. Alright, let's raise it. Let's see what happens. The control machine has gone wild! Blue Sky finally animated you with the nut? Wait, what does that mean? Gorilla Man time? Oh my god. Progress? See, I could be a voice actor. Oh my god. I could voice act any anime. This is an anime now. Here, I'll give you the greatest dub you've ever heard in your life. What's going on? The production line stopped. The control computer's not responding. Oh, you're that punk from the SS Libra. You're behind this, aren't you? Oh no. What the blazes? The Shadow Pokemon production software's been deleted? Come on. Gorrigan gets furious if things don't go his way. He's gonna chew me out again. Better than Steve Blue. Here, I'll give the greatest dub of video games ever known to mankind. Damn! Everyone, you're just fucking around. You got great voice acting. Oh, thank you. I'm simply not worthy of your praise. Well, maybe a little bit. But no, not really. I'll be worthy of your praise if this other one critical hits and kills. double crit on Blizzard would be pretty funny. You should do entire streams where you just dub games. People'd have to pay me way more to do that. That'd be so taxing, especially if we get a really annoying character. Ursaring. I'm hitting it with another dub. Not voice dub, a double attack. Like, just imagine how slow this game would be if I was playing it normally and I could only attack one Pokemon at a time. It's like, the story is not interesting enough for that. Would you kill all of your subscribers for Iggly Biggly $1 billion? Yeah. Would I have to hunt them? Because then I definitely would. Alright, let me open Discord, because I closed this shit. Yeah, the freaks have all abandoned ship. The story's not interesting. Every fight takes too fucking long. Yeah, I mean, I also agree with that, and like, I have level 5 million Mewtwo. You know what? Could I just like, do any of you care if I use all the rare candies? I was going to not to remove some monotony, but I feel like the opposite is going on. Oh, he's dead. Are you gonna eat them? Alright, I might eat some. Rare candy. Well, I only have 4 left, so. It's time to power up. Would you care if we did? If you minded? I mean, probably. It's not the worst thing in the... I'm already have like a level 60 billion Mewtwo, so... It wouldn't really be a slog any more than it would have been if I did it normally. But before I do that, I should use these just in case. Oh, and this. Jesus. Give me that to fucking Blizzard. And this. Surprisingly humble for a narcissist. Well, I guess I leave it up to everyone else if I don't know the exact definition, but I feel like I'm pretty narcissistic. Would it be annoying if I called myself an honest narcissist? Would that be like extremely aggravating? You are very confident. About what? I'd say admitting you're a narcissist is inherently non-narcissistic. You've created... I wouldn't... No, I disagree with that. I think that, but I also, you know, like, I firmly believe that being a narcissist isn't such a bad thing. Like, I feel like where narcissism goes awry is when you don't have the self-awareness to know that you are this way. Because that's annoying. That makes you do things that are, like, very annoying. I'm trying to see if I have an ether or something that gives my pee-pee back. I'll use this protein. It's meaningless to use that item. But no, it's just like, oh, this is the gorilla guy. What does gorilla guy sound like? We have to give this the greatest dub of all time. Does he have a... Kanjin is a narcissist because he would kill his followers for $1 trillion? That doesn't make me a narcissist. That makes me a murderer. It makes me a greedy murderer. What's even narcissistic about that? Yeah, I think I'm so cool. That's why I'm going to kill my subscribers for $1 trillion. I want to know where the 1 trillion's got. You guys need to decide a voice, because if not, I'm just gonna give him the judge voice. Since he looks like a fucking idiot. And I think the judge voice would be a good juxtaposition between him being an idiot. Fuck it. Alright. Where are all my crew? Who wiped them out? Every last one? Impossible! One kid took out all those shadow Pokemon we made? In wrecking my factory, you smeared dirt all over my good name and standing. Bleh. You've done it now. I'm steaming mad, and there's no forgiving that. Ever. Be prepared to drop. Alright, so he's gonna fight now. He's gonna send out Layron. Give him a thick Jersey accent. Ah, it's too late. It's too late for that. Okay, it's time to be strategic. Damn you! Narcissism is more than just having a high opinion of the self, even if it's the unhealthy sense of self-worth. It's that combined with the fact that you have no empathy for other people. At least the professional kind of narcissism. I mean, I don't know. I think that empathy for other people is something that's kind of difficult for me also. But I guess that's I assume if it's the professional kind, you're probably talking about the literal psychopath version, where it's like, it's not something you've lost, but something you never had? Or is that specified at all? People with narcissism can, in fact, show empathy and work to develop it further if they choose to do so. I don't think having no empathy makes you inherently evil. Like, I know that might be sort of like a nitpick, it sounds like, but you know, I just don't view them as having any moral application at all. Like, one obviously leads to the other, I guess. Like, if you don't have empathy, you're probably more willing to hurt someone. Like, that makes sense to me. But I don't know, I think if you're that way, that's just... It makes me think if someone else was like, oh, I don't have any empathy for people, like, I just was born and it didn't happen, I don't have empathy for people. If they have the same self-awareness about it, and they're willing to kind of, you know, be humble to that, and work within the confines of that, then I think they'll do alright. But you have to have a lack of empathy. You have to lack empathy to be diagnosed with it. But, like, does it have to... My question is, does it have to be like, does it have to be something you never had or something you lose? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like how the psychopath just never had empathy and the sociopath loses empathy. Doesn't matter how it happens. Oh, back to this shit.
That's it. You're not getting away with this. No way, no how, no ifs or buts. I'm not taking this. I'll blow up the factory with you in it.
Wow. Alright.
Corrigan, that is quite enough, except that you have lost. Master Grieville! Oh, we meet again. You do remember me, don't you? Yes, indeed. I am Mr. Varric, or perhaps I should say Grieville, the Grand Master of Cipher. I must say I'm taken aback. I never once imagined that you would destroy our factory.
Alright, so they pulled the same twist as they did from the other game, so this game sucks.
But that's not important. Even though the mass output of shadow Pokemon has ended, our plan itself is unharmed. We've already completed XD001's final tuning. He now rests with me. XD0101! The ultimate shadow Pokemon that's resistant to purification! Now I shall prepare our final plan to activate XD001. Do you honestly think that you can stop me? I shall be in Cipher's headquarters. It is on Citadark Isle off the coast of Gatton Port. It is an impregnable fortress that repels all with cruel waves and thick clouds. No one can reach it. Come if you dare. I'll enjoy waiting for you.
Why is this guy so loud?
Master!
He's wicked. He's a piece of shit. No ordinary ship can get close. And even if you manage to get to the island, I'll fucking kill you with shadow Pokemon, even though there should be no shadow Pokemon. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's just a matter of time. Huh? You gifted a sub? Wait a minute. Did I miss that? Oh no. What the hell? Conjun, I gifted a little old sub. It didn't show up in the chat. What the fuck? Is this true, chat? Did I miss this? Did I fuck up everything? Let me get this item real quick. Let's see. Conjun has no empathy for other people because he'd kill all of his subscribers for $1 trillion. Fair enough. I see. We're trying to diagnose Conjun as a narcissist. Yo, that's a cluster C personality disorder. That shit is hard to actually diagnose. I'm embarrassed to admit I'm wrong, but narcissists don't necessarily need to lack empathy. I just can't read my own manual. Kanji, would you kill your girlfriend for iggly biggly dollars? No. I would not. I'd not be doing that. My girlfriend owns bones. I did gift one right after Stella. Where? I just don't... Did I miss the notification? Nice, you passed the test. Is that really the only test? If I do one thing that's not bad, that's so easy? Is that the is that the ceiling or the floor? Five out of 9? What did I... Have I been tested this whole time? Clinical narc? Oh, that's terrible. I feel bad for narcissists. I don't want to be a narcissist anymore because I don't want to be called a narc. That sucked dick. Nah, it was something I was sensitive about for a while. Because, like, at least you have your priorities straight. It's short for narcissist. What do you want? I want it to not be narc. What about Narcy? It's a little better. It's like Nancy. But apparently I'm not that anyway, so I don't have to even worry about it. We got a Narcy over here. He's acting a little nasty. Could be like Narcian, that dude in Fire Emblem. I wish I knew where to fucking go. Oh, I think I go here. Yeah, I mean, I'm also just willing to accept that I'm just egotistical, even if it's less romantic. Narcy is a little similar to Nazi in its pronunciation. Damn it. We've been robbed. These guys have been robbed. Darn it, give it back, bring it back. Wait, should I help them? Maybe there's something I need to... The abducted shadow Pokemon was a Dragonite. Nah, I don't know. I'm out this bitch. Alright, time to go to Gatian Port. Isn't Dark Isle like the last part of the game? This game really putting me to sleep. Ultimately, if it's not impeding, I'll assume that's impeding your ability to be empathetic, intimate, or impair your self-identity, self-direction. You're probably not a narcissist. Well, that is something I straight up worry about that sometimes, because, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm probably not, because, I guess my issues I feel like there's a logical explanation for it other than being mentally fucked or something. Like, I don't know, my friends know that it's hard for me to be interested in the shit that's going on most of the time. I forget a lot of shit. But I don't know, I just became friends with people who are cool with that. Wait a minute. What the hell is this? Robot Kyogre? I also forget shit. But it's not like that. It's like someone will be talking and I'm like, God, I am just not interested in this. And I can't, like, pretend that I am. And it's incredibly stressful. Because, like, you know, that was basically my life when I lived with my family, is you sort of just kind of go through it and pretend that you're interested in what's going on. But I also, I don't know, I've been thinking, like, it could also just because I'm fucking poor. And, like, they say that when you're poor, you become stupid. And maybe that's because you become self-obsessed with, like, preservation and whatever. What did that fucking guy tell me? I'm even giddy. Do I have to talk to him? Is that the problem? Get the fuck out of here. There we go. Okay, they assembled Robo Kyogre. Oh, I gotta voice an old man. No, I'm too tired for this, man. Oh, I didn't even check on the freaks. I was so preoccupied with the game. Oh, there's no freaks there. Never mind. My Wizard Show voice. Oh, that one's so hard. God, that one was like an art form. Do I have water in here? If I have water, I'll try it. Tonight's theme, when in doubt, blame society. See, that's why I don't want to be quick on the draw with that. I'm a firm believer in taking responsibility when something's your fault. And I don't think enough people do that. Because it's very easy and fun to say that it's someone else's fault. I could say that, I could be like, who I am is a product of my environment. The capitalist forces that be made me this way. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that I have to pay shitty rent all the time, I'd be a pretty cool, empathetic guy. Yeah. No, it can kind of be, of course, but I don't know. You know what? I feel like I'm not empathetic because a lot of people are just fucking assholes. And it's like, why am I the only one who has to be honest about it? How come everyone else gets to fuck off and be like, yeah, I'm great, I'm awesome. I'm like so cool and I'm so good and morally cool. And it's like, fuck you, man. I know who you are because you're just like me. Except less cool, probably. More boring. I definitely don't have a lot of patience. And that's a personal shortcoming. But then again, what made them assholes? Like, I think that engaging in... I mean, right now I'm seeing all the flaws in what I'm saying, but I feel like engaging in anything that is not genuine automatically fills me with disgust. Like, what's even the point? Like, is this why you wanted to live? So that you could play dress up as someone else who you're not? Like, why should I respect that? Why should I care about you? And I don't know, at a certain point, just that loses its charm. I know that people eventually get sick of that, especially when they can sniff out just run-of-the-mill, this is the kind of person I am bullshit. There's no way people don't get sick of that. Trying to BS your way out of something that you did, though. I mean, that's also just stressful. I don't know. See, in some ways, I feel like I'm just lazy. Like, I definitely am very deceitful when it's, like, funny. I don't know. Tricking someone will never not be funny, but, like, applying it in real-life situations. is just like, I don't have the fucking mental power or will to maintain a lie. I don't know, if my life is threatened, I'll probably try to lie my way out of it. Like, it wasn't me. Yeah, it wasn't me. Be like, then who was it? And they'll be like, fuck it, man. You're just gonna have to. Yes, people trying too hard to be some fucking idea of themselves is incredibly embarrassing, I think. It's like a House of Cards situation where it would be okay if everyone just sort of looked around and said, guys, it's fine, all right? Not everyone is fucking Superman. That's just how this shit works, you know? Like, it's simply not possible. Oh, look at that. A raid of 6 people from Loopy Delay. Thanks for that. Thanks for the raid. I think. I hope you're raiding some freaks in here. There is actually a freak waiting for me. But I'll finish this up. I'll wrap it up. It's like, I think that if everyone just admitted they weren't all that great, we could all sort of de-stress a little bit. It's like, it's alright. I know you're not the hero we need. I know you're not a revolutionary. I know that sometimes you think things that aren't so good to think. But that's alright. That's how everyone is. But instead, everyone's cool. And everyone is good. And everyone's a fighter. Which, you know, if that was true, there would be no more fighting to do. Because we have so many cool fighter warriors types for justice. They'll fix it. But, you know. Oops. I guess they just forgot. Alright. I'm gonna answer this freak now. Okay. Welcome to the freak zone. What do you want?
Hey, so I've probably been there for like every Talk to Freaks. I didn't talk in everyone, but I know I watched them.
Yeah.
I was always thinking, like, what freaky thing, what unpopular thing I've never heard anyone talk about was, and I couldn't, but I realized it, and I don't know if you've ever gotten this before, but Kanjin from the show Kanjin House, I don't know if you've heard of it, but the main character, whose name is Kanjin, looks like the fucking chicken fried box from Burger King. Looks like the chicken from the chicken fries box at Burger King. He looks like a bird. His nose looks like a bee.
Fuck you! Alright. Well, there you have it. Another interesting development in the world of freaks. By the way, the 6 people who just raided, if you want to talk about your extremely controversial opinions live on stream, just join the Discord. The link is literally in the title of the stream. So that's what you do. Oof. Alright. I'll read this last comment and then I'll progress with the game. The inherent competitive nature of society demands everyone be better than everyone else. It's so ingrained, I can't help it. Someone will bring up how they just got married during small talk, and the program response from people is to talk about their success. Okay, you know what? Maybe here is where I get mad about it. Because I noticed that, and it's annoying, but I think where it becomes mega annoying, where there's this huge dissonance between what people say they are and how they actually are. Because, like, a lot of people who talk about being a fighter and being for something good are generally the most unmotivated, directionless, useless people that I've ever encountered in my whole life. So they're like so far removed from this idea of themselves that it's no wonder that they're unhappy, largely. Like, just way off. Like, I don't know. I guess if some guy got married, he's like, hey, I got married. They didn't think I would, but I did. It's like, it's annoying. And it is like, yeah, you just wanted to tell me this. But it also is like, well, if they're doing all right everywhere else, I suppose I can understand this, like, stupid urge to brag about it. Even when it's, like, not directly brought up. But when it's someone who is so clearly, like, the last person you ever want to hear, like, advice from on anything, the last person you'd ever go to for help or for guidance, and they're talking about, like, yeah, I'm a fighter for justice. And it's like, you do nothing. I can't help you. Like, you're so far removed from who you want to be. And I don't think you'll ever, like, if your lifestyle continues, you'll never, ever get there. So, I don't know. That aggravates me because you can't argue with that. You just smile and nod, and it's like, yep, just another day. Just another fuck. You're like, that's cool, man. It's cool that you, Alright, let me try to read this now. Fucking wizard voice. It's been so long since I've done wizard voice. Bleh. So it's a very wide-mouthed voice. Well, I'll be. Cypher's headquarters is on Citadark Isle. And you intend to go there?
Citadark Isle, huh? Well, there's gonna be a place like that. It's no wonder no one's friendly, Bruce.
Wait, is Pear the old man? I thought it was like some other guy. If he's the old man, then I'll just... The currents around the isle are swift, and the weather is always storming. The place can't be approached by sea or air. Oh wait, no, that was the... Damn it. Okay, Pear is the dumb fucking kid. This shit's impossible.
Pear, that was certainly true before. But now, however...
I get it, Grandpa, the Robo-Kyogre, right?
Precisely, Pear. Our Robo-Kyogre will be able to reach the Isle. All right. We must prepare to launch the Robo-Kyogre for Kanjin. Come, Pear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we gotta go get the fucking Robo-Kyogre. But I don't know where the hell it is. But I want to get to it because I think I'm, like, at the last part of the game. This guy seems like an evil fuck bastard. Visit me at the lab? Alright. Let me go to the lab first. He's like, I want you to have this. It's my Bellsprout.
Ah, here you are. Over the... That is Robo-Kyogre. Doesn't its blue
I can't do the fucking voice. It's been way too long. I don't even remember what it sounds like. Here, let me run back to the lab and see what Professor Crane wants to give me. There we go. This better be the greatest Pokemon ever created. Even better than Mewtwo. Ooh, I want to see Kanjin fail at a child's puzzle. Alright. Alright. It's alright, Kanjin. You did the best you could. Damn it, now I just want to try again. Where is Crane, though? Is you Crane? No, no, no! I don't want to know how it works. Please. Please, get away from me. Are you Professor Crane? No. Are you Professor Crane? Could you show me how to tie my shoes? Hi, Kanjin. I'm glad to see you're back. Could you come here, please? Aha, did that startle you? Now come with me. Kanjin over this way. Come with me, please. Could give him like a Professor Oak voice. The battle against Cypher appears to have entered its decisive phase. That's not Professor Oak. It's been a while since I've watched the show. Open that box and take what's inside. Oh boy, a Master Ball. Hell yeah, the Master Ball. You know, I'm so glad that they gave me the Master Ball. Let's make sure that the Master Ball... Ah, there we go, finally. 100 Master Balls. I was at 99, and I just needed one more to complete my collection, and now we got 100. So this is going to be very good for my Pokemon experience. I feel like Freaks really peaked on episode 1. That dude has that ex who put his house up for sale. It really is my fault. I haven't been posting the link anywhere, so it's all been like the same people joining. I'm just like, I don't know. If one of you wants to go post the link on fucking poll or whatever, then be my guest. Well, actually, don't do it tonight though. I'm gonna be done streaming soon, but I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I just want to see if I can annihilate this game right now. Yeah, I found this stream by happenstance on my Twitter feed. Be like that sometimes. Alright, let's see. Ah, new merchandise. I don't give a shit about that. Let me in. Ride the Robo-Kyogre? Alright, here we go. A puzzle. A child's puzzle. Alright, they're going to war. Oh. And what do you have to say to me? Please don't battle me. God. I'll take repeats. I don't even care. I'm gonna have to fight like 10, 100,000 billion fucking idiots here. This fucking bullshit. Mewtwo, just annihilate them with your fucking blizzard attack. You for plenty of ideas. It's all just the good ones that are hidden within the deepest etchings of your soul. Gotta get Chikorita. I'm not doing that shit. I already have Mewtwo. Please? No. I like Chikorita. Chikorita's my favorite Gen 2 starter, and I know everyone's gonna call me dumb for that, but they're also very stupid for suggesting that. You know what? I'm just gonna throw a Master Ball. I don't like having 100 of them. I only want 99. Oh boy, a freak has entered into my midst. Wait a minute. Oh, I shouldn't have caught it. Now it's gonna come out in the double battles. That was a mistake. Oh, that was a mistake! Fuck! God damn it! Alright. I'll activate the freaks now. It's time to do this. Welcome to the Freak Zone. What on earth do you want?
Alright, so I don't know how much you care about, like, tournament stuff, but, isn't it weird that, like, stages are, like, banned from tournaments?
I think it's weird that certain stages are banned from tournament. I think that, you know, it's a video game and it's supposed to be fun. And then I remember in, like, Ultimate, a game that had 500 billion thousand stages, they're like, we'll just use, like, 7, because some of them have angles on them. It's like, yeah, well, I guess you're a loser then. I don't really know what to tell you.
Yeah, and then, like, some stages are banned because the backgrounds are distracting.
If that's why they're actually banned, then that is dumb. But if I thought it had to do with, like, epileptics or something.
Oh, well, I guess maybe some stages, I don't really know.
I mean, I just know about the, like, FD was banned in Smash 4, I think. Because the background was, like, crazy.
I could look that up.
Yeah. Oh, I can get rid of this guy. Oh, thank fucking God. Get him away from me. Fuck you, Golduck. Alright, we're back, we're in it. But anyway, yeah, I think it's a little goof troop. I think that, most Smash players are dumb idiots anyway. So I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Also, if I can add to that, what about, like, why do they also ban items, like, from Melee and stuff? Why do you think that is?
I mean, I'm actually down for banning items. Like, you know, it's... A lot of that's RNG as fuck. But I feel like no item Melee should be played on Pokefloats. I do. I think... Imagine the sickest, craziest combos you could pull off on Pokefloats. Because it's like, it's not a random stage. Everything shows up at the same time, every time.
Yeah, and like all the different angles you could get depending on where the Pokefloat is.
Right. You could be bouncing people off the wall and then going down for a dare and then a fucking Goldeen pops up and saves you and then you up tilt off of that and then like... It'd be wild ass stuff. I think Pokefloats needs to be unbanned. Although, I guess I do understand keeping it banned if these fucking assholes are just gonna cheese people off of the edge of the screen, like where there's walk-offs and camp and stuff. That'd be super obnoxious.
Yeah.
So, oopsie poopsie. No fun. Anyways. Thanks for stopping by with your question. I now
No
will
problem.
annihilate you permanently. Goodbye.
Good luck on Pokemon XD.
Thank you. Seemed like a pretty simple question. Didn't even read her text. I don't care what she's saying. Surprised to see you playing Gale of Darkness upon arriving. Yeah. It's the game of choice for when you are not interested in the game at all. And want to talk to freaks, but the freaks are all gone, so... This is kind of a hell of my own design. Is this literally just a dead end with no purpose? Because if it is... Someone's getting their ass kicked. Why did I have to fight a Pokemon trainer to walk down this hallway? Is this the puzzle that you guys were talking about? The child's puzzle that I've failed? Okay. Yep, this is the child's puzzle. No, it's not. This is even worse. This is probably not even the puzzle, and I'm missing something so obvious to all. See, let's think about this. This is a Pokemon healing machine. I don't give a fuck about this at all. And go fuck yourself. Now, there's only one way through this. This way. And some bitch jumped out at me, which means this is the way. So what the fuck is this? Wait a minute. Yeah, I really don't understand even slightly what the hell this is. I still have my copy of Gale of Darkness after all these years. It's in a box right next to me. Wow, is it still preserved and working correctly? Maybe, since you have it, you could tell me what the hell oh, Jesus. You could tell me what the hell I'm doing wrong here. Oh, fuck. Hang on, I got something in my throat. I don't know what the fuck going on. Whoa. Be Conjun's official walkthrough. Yeah, do that. What in hell am I supposed to do? Literally, what the fuck is this? This is impossible. This is an unbeatable challenge. The mirror radar lost the signal. Everything's going off the shits right now. Oh. Are you serious? God. Yeah, I fucking did it. I walked right. This accursed world and its trappings. Alright, I gotta remember not to catch any guys at all. Catching guys is a stupid thing. God, let this be the last place. If I catch even the slightest inkling that this isn't the end of the game, I'm just gonna stop. Because I'm really tired, my legs fucking hurt. And the freaks are dead! That always was weird to me. It was like when the night got later, the freaks would die off. You'd think when the night, you know, when it's fucking midnight, the freaks would be at their... Oh, Jesus. God fucking damn it. I'm like tearing up. There's like some speck in my throat or something. It's got me going. The freaks are all out of energy. That's because it's the same people. Fuck it. Fuck it. What do I gotta do here? All the... Oh, why did I use Blizzard? Fuck. Yeah, they shouldn't be kids. That's sort of what I'm getting at. I gotta diversify my portfolio. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, this is the final spot of the game. Let me through. Get away from me. No, a guy's gonna jump out if I go for that item. I don't care about it. I should be swabbing Master Greevil's deck. What? Oh no. Oh no. What a... God. It's gonna take approximately 2 hours. That's That's so fucked up. 2 hours? You're talking unbelievable. I've got like 10 minutes left. Oh, okay. Then I'll just hit him with a psychic blast. Gah, you have like 10 minutes left. Alright. Get me out of here. God, get me out of here. No. Are you someone suspicious? No, please, just let me through. Maybe 20? Oh my god. I'm gonna need a new format for talking to freaks. Depends on the skill and the issues thereof. Oh, how interesting. New format, yeah. Even 20 minutes is being generous. Gee, stop. Stop. Why are you all fucking lying to me right now? Why are you playing with my soul? Kind of new formats. I don't know. I almost feel like talking to freaks should be its own thing. Like, whenever I do it, I just pause the game anyway to talk. So it's like, why do I even have this game on? Gun load. What did I say? I don't even watch the stream, I just listen. Yeah, I feel like... Conjure, whatever happened to the Wastelands over on your Discord server? I remember you used to sort of host Q&A. The Wastelands still exists, it's just called Hell. Oh shit, it's the Protest Gamer? What the f- Travis just gifted subs to Shads and... And holy cow, Jesus Christ. Hey God, I need some water. Man, are you alright? Jesus. Hold on. I need to actually get some water. I mean, I will be alright. If you just give me a minute, I'll get some water. Holy fuck. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. Should be good. Should be good. Alright. So now we got this asshole. Kanjin beats whatever clogged his throat live on stream. Yeah, I beat it. It's perfect. Whoa. Token evil woman. Yeah, she is annoying. Kanjin body double moment. Damn, even her Pokemon are girly. Her hair looks like gum. And I'm here to chew gum and kick ass. And I'm all out of ass. I love how Apple Police gets 3 emotes. That's right, I didn't know what to do with most of those emotes. The bonus ones, so I made them all Apple Police. Alright. What is this? Far-fetched? A shadow Pokemon. All the better to kill you with, dear. Die. Oops. Apple Police is goated, that is true. Apple Police is one of my greatest shits ever. Fucking, Jungle Golf gets all the love. But Apple Police, just haters, man. No Detective Scoob emote. I might do something about that. Maybe. I definitely won't. I just won't. I don't even know why I gave you hope like that. Something insane would have to happen for me to do that. And you too can have access to all these amazing emotes. All you need to do is like, subscribe, and hit that little bell to be notified of more Kanjin streams. Jafar from afar. I can't wait until the bell gets another bell. Oh, I so dislike you. Jesus Christ on the fucking cross, man. Trey Beast just gave subs to Centipaddle, Gib1716, Dirty Booty gave one to Bobby, Purple Twirler, and Nick Random 22. One of my benefactors has dropped by once again. Thank you, Trey Beast, for the exorbitant amount of subs. Christ. Gotta support my boy. Actually, let me do that again. Gotta support my boy. I do appreciate that. Oh. But for every Trey Beast, there is a Cypher Peon Bastille who will stand in my way. This game is gay! Yeah, I agree. This game sucks my mega balls. But apparently I only have 10 minutes left. Fuck. Alright, I'll just use my Fire Blast. These names. Who comes up with these names? We have a rich tapestry of nomenclature. I don't think nomenclature is the right word for that, but I don't give a fuck about nothing. Yeah, bro, you got like 10 minutes, maybe 20. Can't be poor. Not earning as much right now. Gotta pace myself. Yeah, leave her be. Leave her be, don't go throwing that at her feet. Masquerade? Why are they all flying? I have to hit every single one individually. I swear to God, if rap works the same way it does in a Pokemon Stadium, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Okay, it doesn't. Thank God. What is the worst U.S. state? Florida! Florida. It's fucking Florida. I don't care if any of you in the chat are from Florida. I've been to Florida. I've lived in Florida twice. It's Florida. No question about it. It's fucking Florida. Worse than Mississippi? Yes. And you know why it's worse? Because with like Mississippi or Alabama or whatever, like people just write that off. They're like, those states aren't even real. Like, people who don't like those states, they've never been to them, and they're just like, oh yeah, everybody agrees, this is a state you just write off. But Florida's like, people consider that a legitimate, like, yeah, there's a lot going on in Florida. It's got like Disney World or land, the
there's a lot of fun things to do. I mean, I know it's a little weird. It was a little weird. But people talk about Florida like, oh, you know, it's quirky. Florida man's there. No. Illinois fucking sucks? I don't know. No, I've been to Illinois. It's not like incredible, but you know. Ohio? Ohio's interesting. Because I was gonna move to Ohio because it's so cheap. But people talk mad shit about Ohio also. A decent state dragged down by Chicago. I live in perhaps the most mediocre state in the union. Alright, let me think. Mediocre? Tennessee? Mediocre. Let me think about that actually. This is tricky. I'm trying to think of the most mediocre state ever. Cause like Jersey's the word. Get the fuck out of here. No, I'll defend Jersey. I actually will. But not right now. I need to think of the most mediocre state. Idaho? Fucking Oregon's also a good guess, but everyone's gonna make fun of me for saying Oregon instead of Oregon. I haven't corrected you, so... Conjun, baby, we both know it's a shithole here. Nah. If you're living in, like, Newark or something, then yeah, it's a shithole. But there's actually a lot of nature in New Jersey. There's a lot of green, which sort of betrays its TV image. Closer the first time. With Tennessee? Alright, then I'll say, then I guess Kentucky? Although, I imagine I'm not that close if you said I was just closer. And I mean, Kentucky's got some stuff. Muhammad Ali was from Kentucky, right? Isn't that kind of cool? Oh, Michigan! Is it Michigan? It was Indiana? Oh. I guess I can see that being mediocre. Alright, fuck it, I'll give it to you. I don't know if I'd call Indiana, like, mediocre, though. You had a vice president come out of there. That was kind of a big deal. Well, I guess now the more that I'm thinking about it, the more I'm seeing it. Roller coasters in Ohio? What the hell is this? Hello, this is my first email. I'm sorry I sent an empty mail. Oh my god.
They really put this in this fuck. Okay. I'm embarrassed by the email text is cut off. Well, that's cool, man. What the hell is this? So I guess I'm gonna be able to walk through lava at some point. It's too hot to approach. Oh, this is probably where the puzzle comes in. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be it, isn't it? What? Okay, can I cross? Can I fucking cross? What was the point? Alright, I'll just go push the other one, I guess. Huh? That's the... Alright. Whatever you say, game. Why are people talking about Sonic? What did I miss in chat? Debating fast food quality. Sonic sucks. I've already been through this a million times. And this is why Illinois gets credit. Because they have Culver's, okay? That is the credit that they've earned. Culver's is, like, the best one. My mom loved Culver's. Culver's is the GOAT. Culver's is based. Chick-fil-A has the best milkshakes from any store. Holy crap, I need to try Culver's now, but it's only in the Midwest. There's also one randomly in Florida. Just like, I think there's two. In-N-Out is mid. In-N-Out's like, so the fries are mid, which is weird because, you know, you get to see them made in front of you. And they're just like, whatever. Burgers are good and the milkshake's good. I guess what I appreciate about it is that it is cheap. The love is definitely sort of overblown though. I guess I agree with that. I think Whataburger is okay. Dude, Shane loves Whataburger. I was like, we should move in and make videos. And he was like, is where you're moving having Whataburger? And I was like, no. And he's like, then I'm not going. Five Guys fries are nice. Trey Beast, I'm sorry. Since you are my boss, it is kind of uncouth for me to disagree with you. But Five Guys fries fucking suck my mega balls to the end of life itself. I despise those French fries. That's why they give you 1,000 of them. They're like, please, please just get rid of these. I'll do anything. Just take them off my hands. Freddy's fries, Five Guys Freddy's? Who the fuck is Freddy's? Is this a Five Nights at Freddy's joke that sucks my pingus? It better not be. I've never heard of Freddy's, man. Fuddruckers, now that's a name I haven't heard in 500,000 years.
I miss Fuddruckers. Kanjin is 5,000 years old. Never had Fuddruckers. What the fuck is Freddy's? I feel like I'm about to be Ligmud. Like Freddy balls. Someone's got. I've never heard of this at all. Kansas? That's not the only place it's at, right? Yeah, I've never heard of this. Kansas isn't a state. Afternoon. I don't know where the hell you live where it's the afternoon, but that what's going on, Fry Guy, my Australian friend, I'm guessing. Wyoming never existed. It was never real. Tri-state area. That's... What the fuck? How have I not seen it? What in Balzania? There's one in New Jersey. Linden? Wait, actually, I don't think I've... It's only 7. I'm on hast time. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, this is wild. Frozen custard and steak burgers. The last place I've been to that called themselves steak burgers. I wrote you a haiku poem. What the f... Why did they put this comic relief bullshit now? What is the idea behind this? I don't want that item. I'll do anything to avoid a Pokemon battle, you fucking asshole! Stop! Just go to hell. Oh my god, that was the... They said 20 minutes. And like, that's assuming they were talking about when they went through without Mewtwo, and I'm here with Mewtwo. And it's definitely taken longer than that. These fucking animals. These are fucking pieces of shit. Oh my god, it's a shadow Pokemon. Kind of crazy. Oh, we're Shadow Pokemon. Kill them. It's time to unleash the pain. I've never had a spaghetti that changed my life. It was so good. I'm gonna be honest, me neither. What? Oh my god. Their name is Celeste. I walked two Just die. Get the fuck out of my life. Come on, lad. Still have the recipe for spaghetti? You know, speaking of spaghetti, I watched Lady and the Tramp the other night. And, you know, it's kind of a boring movie. But what really interested me is that the Italians in the movie were... There's this one Italian guy, he's out of his fucking mind. I, like, laughed super hard when he whipped out the accordion. It's like... Because they have two scenes with these Italian dudes. And the first one is like, it kind of makes sense in the human world. It's like, oh, Butch, you've come back for fucking a bone to eat. Oh, this is so cute. Here, I give you a little bone in my body. And then he throws him bones or whatever. But then he comes back later with Lady and his brother's there. He's like, no, we got to make them a spaghetti. It will be the most wonderful thing for a dog to fuck the other dog. And then he makes spaghetti, and then he's like singing to these dogs in an alleyway with an accordion. He's like, this dude is cracked. I don't know how they sold this character back then. This guy is like off his fucking rocker. Okay, I'm gonna hop off now. Thanks for the highly amusing time, everyone. Well, you have a good sleep or whatever it is you're up to, cool guy. Oh, no. Oh, no. God. Oh, fucking a piece of shit. I don't care how little time is left. I don't want to fucking stream this anymore. I think after this double bubble bullshit, I'm out. I'm gonna beat these two trainers and then I'm calling it. Cause this is just final part next stream. That's fair enough. Freak phone, ring ring. Oh. Is there a freak? There is. Alright, what have you got for me?
Good night, Kanjin. Go to sleep.
Yeah, good.
Have a good dream.
Yeah, I'll try. Oh my god. Wow, a very polarizing freak. No one seems to be in agreement.
That was so scary. Were you frightened? It's just the freaks. They can't hurt you.
Hurt you. Hurt you. Hurt you.
They were literally... That dude is gonna watch you sleep tonight. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, final battle of the night. Never got to the baby puzzle, but... You know, that'll be for next time. Alright, Mewtwo. Show hand Banana here. The night of his life. I can't believe that pig survived. I feel like a creepy prison cellmate just crawled into my bed and whispered that to me, and it sent shivers down my spine. Wow. It's a pretty wild thing you got going on there. Alright, enough talking with the dogs here. Show him Banana the night of his life. Your mom put her hand on my banana. That sounds like something Carl would say if he was not getting sexually assaulted by Hand Banana. Good job, Kanji. You beat the game, so now you don't have to play this anymore. Really excited for the new season. I'm excited for the fucking movie they've been teasing for 5,000 years. I just don't get what's going on. Oh, Hitmonlee. You know what? I gotta do it. I fucking love Hitmonlee. This is my destiny. Ah, yes. Robbed. Gua. Alright, let's save this. Alright. I'm just gonna see how far I can walk before I get stopped by some asshole. Oh. Oh. I see. Wait, let me on it. And we're done. And we're done. Alright. I'll see y'all next stream, which is tomorrow. See you then. Bye. Goodbye now. Bye.
Goodbye.